It is ready. It is going.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 5. It doesn't feel like episode 5 because there are definitely
Feels
more
like more like
episodes. It's like 7 or 8 because I think that's how many are actually on YouTube.
Yep.
But in my notes, this is episode 5 because of all the two-parters. But this is episode 5. It has been 2 weeks since the last duplicate appeared, and within these 2 weeks, it has just been far too quiet for anyone's liking. However, within this quietness, it gives the Rangers and the citizens plenty of time. Is that building back? Potentially. Is Power Rangers? It probably is. The Rangers, though, have been each spending their time very peculiar in their situations. At the very end of the 2 weeks, Vergil ended up getting a specific suit of armor from a museum from the olden days. I'm probably gonna start with Vergil and Andrew. Both of you are in the command center. Vergil, you are training in Dreg's domain, while Andrew, you're not training in Dreg's domain, you're training in, your Harpy's domain.
Mm-hmm.
But both of you were training respectfully. I will say, a little bit of training occurs, and, you step, Andrew, we're focusing on you for a little bit. Andrew, you step out of the domain. Because, you're tired, you're sweaty, and you want a drink of water.
Don't drink from the Krakens, it doesn't taste good.
As you're training, as you're walking out, you look over to your left and you're hearing a lot of clanking than you normally do. And what you see is, Vergil in Dreg's domain in a full suit of knight armor that is red, just almost pulsing flames off of it, as every slash he does in the domain creates an eruption of fire in that direction he slashed.
Cool. Chugs water.
starts coughing a little bit.
I will point out, Vergil is currently, just because no one else is here, fighting Drag. Because they're
Also
comparable right now.
So let me okay, I'll add on to that. So you're sitting down for a little bit drinking your water, and you're like, why is Andrew, you're thinking to yourself, like, why is Vergil, slashing upwards? And then a swooping attack from Dreg comes down. It hits Vergil. I'm talking about, that fist comes down and nails him. Vergil, you end up, on your back. You're like, you haven't been hit that hard in a while, and you needed it.
Grabs his fist and tries to throw him.
What is your might?
D6.
Okay, roll me a might.
Alright.
DC 30.
Oh, so impossible.
I still want to see what you do, though.
Fumble. Dude, that'd be hilarious.
It would be, actually.
He grabs Drag's fist and he's trying to roll it over, but Drag is just sitting there while he's pulling on his finger.
No, he makes Drag fart by pulling on the finger.
Yeah, hey, don't give me ideas. He's in a domain full of fire. Don't give me ideas.
No, he farts out fire. It's not gas, it's just fire.
Andrew's just sitting there and all he hears, BOOM!
Fair enough. What do we have for that roll? Here it comes.
That's so good.
Oh, a 19. All right. So you managed to...
Crit.
Yeah, it is a crit. So you manage to like when he hits you, just enough time you manage to like grab his like second knuckle and just like plant yourself on the feet. Like your back is still skidding the ground, but your feet are like horizontal to the ground, and you're
So
just
basically,
able,
I got pushed into ground.
pretty much, and you're like, I caught him, and then you're feeling tink tink tink. You're like, oh wait, I'm being dragged.
By drag.
Comes to a stop.
No, no.
Andrew just sees my boy push the giant mechanical fist up with both arms.
Like you are, it's not like you prevented it from completely crushing you. You do have it in your hands, but you're just not pushing it any further than how far you've just pushed it up.
I can only push it so far as my arms. They don't extend.
I mean, Andrew's not that surprised because he saw him freaking fight the fire elemental for at least a few seconds, so he's not that surprised.
A little bit later, Drag then literally, as like your arms and like your hands on his knuckle and like upper finger, he just flicks you into the ground with finger, and you're just and you end up letting go, and he's just, all right, that's enough. I appreciate training, and he scoops you up out of the ground and puts you back on your feet and like helps he takes a deep breath in and like a little bit of flames get on you, but nothing that your armor can't handle, and just quickly all that dirt and all got blown off of you.
Your breath's starting not to smell so good. You should go eat some sheep.
I'm pretty sure nowadays, if I were to go eat sheep, there'd be news of me. He looks up for a moment. Wait, is there already news of me?
Yeah, duh.
That's 100% Andrew. Yeah, duh. No, fair enough.
I don't think sheep would
Vergil,
have
you end up
in your breath anyways.
I presume he's morphed.
Yeah.
His armor is properly red.
Yeah.
So he just demorphs. And then, puts the fucking armor away with the morpher.
No, like, the second you demorph, Andrew, this is what you see, and Vergil, you feel a quick vibration as quickly, this quick vibration all over your body as you're then completely swallowed by a fire twister, and then the twister goes into your skin as there's no longer armor around you. As the fire twister, what's left of it, that is around your skin that is almost translucent, you can see it flowing into the morpher.
Imagining it's like a clothes style where you once for armor and then turn it the next for civilian clothes.
Clothes theme.
Like, if for some reason I don't want to fucking be full on morphed, it's just
armor. Fair enough.
I feel naked without my armor.
Fair enough. So you end up walking out of the domain, and just Andrew is there chilling on the couch.
My boy grabs a towel from one of the pieces of furniture nearby and just starts wiping his face off.
How long did it take you to get that armor again?
Well, I was going to steal it, but then it turns out that they weren't giving it to me because, well, there are shipping complications. Also, I give them about 150 vintage gold coins from my era, so...
Cool. Hey.
King's ransom.
How's that? I'm working with the whatever Spencer's working on that you and Avril are helping him with. How's that going on? Coming along? That little seal thing that he's doing. Spencer, you and Avril were helping him. Well, you and Avril were helping him every so often. That's why I'm asking you.
He actually looks a little frazzled, like just got done with workout frazzled. Like, huh, what? You know?
If you ain't got an answer, you don't have to answer it.
I mean, you're asking me this after I just had a hour fight with Drag, so at least give me a little bit.
Alright.
He looks around. Is Spencer there?
No, Spencer's not there at the moment.
Where is that idiot? Of all the times for me to look for him and him not be here.
Probably sleeping. Because he overworks himself as usual.
I checked to see if he's fucking sleeping somewhere.
Probably not here at his house, though.
He looks over at you and says, "You can never be too sure with that one."
Fair enough.
Alright, I don't think he's here.
Ah, well, we can just wait till he gets here.
No, I'm. Oh, yeah.
We were talking in character.
Yeah, I figured.
So, Andrew,
Yeah. So,
do you want to work on a combo move at some point?
ooh, hell yeah. I got one in mind, but I have no idea if I can combine it with your power yet, seeing as you have far more experience than I do, but we'll just see.
You know what happens when you fuel a fire with a lot of wind, yeah?
Yeah, more. It's either that or take it out.
Smiles. Goes over to the console and grabs his power weapon and says, "Do you think with enough grasp of magic you'd be able to wreathe this in just the right amount of wind?
Probably.
Create a vortex around it?"
I mean, I can create a vortex around my fist. Putting it around a sword shouldn't be that much more difficult, should it?
The results can be explosive, I will point that out.
Good pun there. But yeah, I get you.
I mean, that was serious, but yes. Thank you for acknowledging the joke.
I think that's the end of our encounter. I have nothing else to add.
I do like to think you said that in character, just like, well, conversation's over.
I was just more talking to
Walking
Steven.
off and Vergil's just like,
What?
As Virgil starts walking off a little bit, Andrew, the harpy gets your attention by flapping her wings violently without speaking a word.
Vergil just looks over like, what?
As you turn, Andrew, she says, "All right, so what were you trying to tell me the other day or week? What was it?"
Me trying to figure out more about the past Rangers because I wanted to learn far more from the original source rather than, I don't know, computer.
Yeah, that was in character with Harpy.
Yes. That is entirely in character with Harpy. That's exactly what I said, yeah.
So you want to know about the original champion?
Yeah, I got it.
Just the original?
I mean, either one works, but from what I saw
All
on
right,
the
you're
computer,
getting the
they're pretty
original.
similar.
Okay. For one, she was better because she was female. Secondly,
Yes, you hear in the background.
secondly, she was far more eloquent than how you fight.
Eloquent.
That's what she said. She said that. Steven did not say that, but she said that. All right.
You said eloquent.
I know. It was my speech impediment coming in. I hate it. I hate it.
But I should note, obviously there, Vergil was briefly talking to Steven.
Fair enough. Breaks the fourth wall.
Start strangling Steven.
Breaks fourth wall. Corrects the fucking author.
That's pretty funny, actually. she, she starts to go into a little bit more detail about her past, about how she was one of the best nobles, even though her family wasn't. Like those awful nobles you hear about in fairy tales that
Yeah.
like just absolutely destroy their kingdom and only care about themselves. That was
Yes.
her parents.
Okay.
Lords.
Yes, those were her parents. She was the exact opposite of her parents.
Is that? I'm asking in DM this, not Harpy. This is that it?
It's not it, because
There we go.
she tilts her head a little and she says, "Oh, you don't need to know about that right now. You don't need to know about that either. What do you need to know about? What was the question again?"
I mean, you answered it
Virgil
far
pipes up
more
and he's
enough.
like, "Tell him about our love life."
She just looks at you, Virgil, and gives you
I'd
that
rather
bitch
not.
face.
I don't care about that. Why?
Embarrass him.
That scarred me, Virgil. I'm not gonna mention that to anyone.
Okay, thank you. Well, I guess the
Fine.
I guess the only other question I have is if you do not like any if those were the attributes of them, why did you choose me then? That's what's been bugging me. Ever since I read up on the original Ranger, why did you choose me then? If I'm just the complete opposite of everything you've chosen since then.
There was potential.
And okay, is that it?
Like, she ends with that, but she also says the same reason why Cerberus chose Liz. There was potential.
What?
I guess that's better than nothing. It's better than what I
Wait.
thought you chose me for.
Virgil's just peeked around the corner. Wait, was potential?
Yeah, as in his past thoughts, she has potential.
Virgil's just squinting.
Yeah, I knew what you were trying to do there. You're trying to get me again, but no, I had that one planned.
You thought.
But anyway, I would like to cut this scene and go over to a specific house in East Valley. Um, it is a very, very nice house. Like, we're talking about LA, like, million billionaire house. As Liz,
Affluent.
you are just about to leave the door. And you hear from your father, Elizabeth. Please come sit down on the couch before you go.
Sure, but for the last time, please stop calling me that. You know
It was
I
your
like
given name.
Elizabeth is just too long and feels so icky rich people.
Is that what you think of
You
us?
know? No. It's just I feel a lot more comfortable with Liz, you know?
I understand, Elizabeth. But it has come to your mother's and I attention that you've been sneaking out at night, staying until a unfathomable amount, and we're worried about you, and you now have a curfew.
What? What?
Your curfew is 9 p.m.
Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm a girl in high school. Am I not allowed to go out and do things?
Oh no, you are allowed. You are American after all. You're more than welcome to do what you want. The one problem with that is if you're like anything like your mother, 9 p.m. is your curfew.
No, I can't do anything at 9. What what are you just trying to have me stay in the house all the time?
No. Just wake up earlier. You
You
have
know, I'm
plenty
not.
of time in the day.
I get
Between
up at
school and
6!
homework and all my practice, there's no time to do anything else.
Well, you spend time with Andrew for 3 hours.
What's wrong?
Ooh.
Is that not enough time?
Ooh.
No,
Me
like
and
can't
Andrew
like
are close, okay?
no.
You know that.
Yes, I know that. Yes. Yeah. He looks at you. Trust me, Elizabeth. I understand. But within those 3 hours, could you not make it maybe an hour and a half with Andrew, and then the rest you could spend with others? Because every single time, you're about to go out, you tell me, "Oh, I'm about to go hang out with Andrew," and about like once a month, it's I'm gonna go hang out with friends. Surely you have other friends than just Andrew.
Yes, I do have other friends. I do, in fact, have other friends. And I enjoy spending time with them. They're great. But I
All
I
right.
have
finally
great
have a
friends.
friend group
Let
here.
me show
You know how hard
By the
it
way,
is?
to let you know, Liz, yeah, I know, right? I can't understand her at all. Liz, you are breaking out.
Yeah, it's a little robo-y.
Stephen, I swear to God,
You going
if you're
Robo?
doing that thing.
Yes,
Hello?
it is. Yeah, it was extremely robo, but also Liz. Real quick, I'm gonna let you know that the current time is 1 o'clock, 1 p.m.
Afternoon?
Yep.
Alright. Cool. Like, I finally found a group of people that I actually enjoy being around, and actually enjoy being around me, believe it or not.
He raises an eyebrow.
Can't I just be a normal kid and, go out and do things with friends, like, enjoy the time that I have? Because when I go to college, I'm not gonna have that time anymore.
I mean, oh,
The dad just looking back on his college years.
he says, "No, you're more than allowed to be a kid. Just now you have a curfew of 9 p.m. This is not my decision either."
Well, whose decision is this then?
He looks around the house. The only family member that is not in this house at the moment, your mother.
Oh, of course. I see how it is. I see. I understand. Just, mom being her old self, you know?
I believe the term is helicopter parent.
Yeah. I don't know what it is with mom, but do you ever, like, you said it yourself, helicopter parent. Do you ever do anything to stop her to actually, be reasonable?
She
Is it
wanted
that
it to be
hard?
7 p.m.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I got it to 9 p.m. for you.
Yeah.
That's just like, I got you.
This is the best I can do.
You have no
Well,
idea what it took to get to 2 extra hours.
well,
My
I
pelvis
appreciate
isn't
that.
broken.
I don't like this. This isn't cool.
This
Yeah,
isn't fair.
listen,
Like,
I don't.
you can drug test me. You can do whatever you want. I promise I'm not doing anything bad.
I understand, but your mother wanted to make sure you were not hanging around bad influences because you are the heir to our company, and we want to make sure. Let me rephrase this sentence. She wants to make sure that you are still able to perform when time comes to take over the
Good.
business.
I'm fine. I'm performing. I'm doing my thing, you know?
I know you are. He sits a little closer to you, and he says, "You want to hear a secret?
Sure.
Your mother, you act just like your mother was when she was in high school."
Nah, she's insane. There's no freaking.
He looks at you, doesn't say a word, but he looks at you. She also had a mother that is exactly how she is today.
I better not turn into a helicopter parent.
Please don't.
I want to be able to spoil the grandchildren.
No. She
Hear the desperation in
he
his voice.
says, listen. If you're able to get back in time for your curfew for the next month, that means you're here before 9 every single time. You he's like really hesitating on this. You tell me what you want, and you will get it for your birthday.
Oh. Hey. Okay. Liz is not very used to Liz is not used to this. She's used to nice things, but she's not used to getting whatever she wants.
Anything you want, I will try my hardest to get it. Now, I will say, if it's about space and extending that limit, that curfew, you're gonna have to wait a little bit for that. It's gonna be a while. However, if you can manage it in the month, it will be yours.
I'll see what I can do about that.
He like quickly hugs you, kisses you on your head, and he says, "I know you're strong, and I know you could kick anyone's butt if they so treated you wrongly. That's why we paid for those lessons."
Okay.
You go out there, be your person, all right? I tried my best to extend that limit to as late as she would allow it.
Well, Mom's never gonna change, is she?
Nope.
Great.
20 years.
Love that. Love.
Well, you have a good time. If you're going to Andrews, tell them I said hello. If you're going to see your other friends, tell them I said hello either way. Like, you're right there by the door. And he says, "Love you, honey."
Well, will do. And I run out the door. It's like too many thoughts in brain all at the same time. So what I'm gonna do is get in my car, drive a little faster than I should, but oh well.
All right. Where would you like to be heading?
Let's see here. What I'm probably gonna do is park my car like some sort of fun establishment and sort of find a safe place where I could teleport to the command center from, because this is a problem.
All right. As you're driving, though, you hear in your head, "This isn't like you. You're speeding, and you're just nonstop talking to yourself in your head. I thought it was sweet what your dad was trying to do."
Yeah, I know. He's I like him better anyway. But I have more important things to do than worry about what my parents are trying to do here. I'm kind of, like, actually have the weight of the world on my shoulders here. Like, there is no metaphor about it. I have more important things to do.
You hear like
And there's no
in
way
your
I can tell them any of it.
you hear more of like in your right ear than you do the rest. You hear, "Was that a pun because because you used the earth?"
I don't know. I guess it was.
You hear in your left. It's a pun.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess it just was. Sometimes the puns just come out, and that's okay.
You hear like
And there's
more in the
nothing I can do
center.
to make them understand. God, why couldn't I have been picked to do this later?
Yeah, we all three hesitated on you. We'll be serious. We all hesitated on you.
Hesitated.
Oh yeah.
Okay. A little hurt, but
The boy you saved was an earth
I'm
golem
awesome. Uh-huh.
that we created.
Uh-huh.
It was a test, and you passed.
So all I had to do was pass a test?
Let me
You-
tell you something. Like the middle head like gets really serious. Liz, if you do not want to have the same downfall as the original or the second, your pride will get you killed with our power. It's okay to be a little prideful, but you will die.
Well, if that ain't the most Dragon Ball Z villain thing I've ever heard.
I don't even know where that is.
Okay then, Cerberus, we'll have an anime marathon later, but like... Did all I have to do was pass this test, be in the right place at the right time? Was that it?
I've been watching you for 2 years. No, it was not it.
Soccer.
We felt like you were ready, so we presented a small test. That's all it was. Because we tested 4 others before you, and they died.
Christ.
God.
Okay.
Ominous.
What the fuck?
The Earth Elemental killed them.
Now, that isn't kosher.
Liz, definitely trust us. We've killed so many kids.
There's a direct reason.
Brought
why
teeth
they
up in
died.
here.
Well, he said the Earth Elemental killed them, so there is a distinct difference. But Jesus, that was out of left field.
Yo, before we get too far, Liz's dad is fucking cool.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, cool
Something I
dad.
do want to comment on though, with how your mother was in the past, I felt like could have been code for, since we both know your mom was a whore.
I mean, you didn't have to bring it up. You could just left that as context. But
Well,
All
you're
right.
running off with
All right.
repeatedly.
All right. So, as this like conversation gets a little bit more darker, you get to that spot where you feel like, yeah, I could safely teleport here. So you do so. And now, like the middle head just has like stopped talking as you hear like from more of your left side just. So a bone's in the question for that month, right? Like a really big bone, right?
I mean, I think I could get one, yeah.
Boys, we eating good.
Right?
Now it's gonna be a different kind of museum heist.
Oh, shut up.
Theoretically, I could get. Yes.
I'm gonna let Andrew and Vergil know this. Literally, you guys just hear Liz come in and just say, "Well, theoretically, yes, I could get that."
Vergil just looks, he's just like, get what?
Cerberus is being a dog.
She
Oh,
walks
he's
over.
asking for a giant bone, isn't he?
Virgil walks Liz walks right over the pressure plate, and the orb comes out, goes into the plate, and goes over to the I hate all of you, and goes into the window. It flips, and then Cerberus is just, we get the left head, we gonna get a bone, and just both heads. Can you just not?
You guys
Yeah,
really
hang on a
like
minute.
her,
I'm not
don't you?
guaranteeing anything.
Wait,
Aww.
No, they
I-
usually wait a few more weeks to a month before they ask for something like this.
What does this mean?
Easier do you think
Can
to
I
come
t-
across massive bones back in the day?
Can I tell that Liz is troubled with something?
Alertness roll. DC
Ah, Christ.
20
Oh,
but
great.
15 because you know her. Oh wait. Streetwise.
Oh, yay, that gives me an extra up. Yay.
Social. Because it's social.
Yeah, baby. Ah, Christ, let's go.
Alright.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me, really? You've got to be
You
kidding
cannot
me.
tell she's puzzled. You cannot tell.
It's every time. It's always just one off every freaking
No,
time.
Liz just seems Liz to you, Virgil, in all honesty.
Alright.
You know, while all three of you are there, if you guys would like to have a little character interaction, I'm more than welcome to.
Sure.
Actually, yeah. So, Liz, you want to do some sparring? I just
Sure.
got done with some sparring with Drag, so...
Yes. Yes, let's go. Let's do that.
He looks slightly taken aback, but he's just like, okay.
Yes. Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Your spot or mine? Or do you want to pick someone else's little age?
I don't care.
Just Harpy. She's more feistier than normal.
Yeah. Oh, well. Let's go on to
Nervous
training.
Vergil goes into, fucking... the, Earth's domain.
I'll
Ooh, a
follow.
show. You hear the right head. Oh, we're getting a show today. Cool.
Yes. Yes, you
Drag's
are.
a little tired.
I follow
Let him
along.
sleep.
No, I am not.
Go to sleep!
We've been fighting for 2 hours. That's child's play. Damn it! Damn it! You took that right from me!
I felt it in my
Man,
soul,
Lord.
Steven. I felt it, Steven.
Fucking stole that.
That literally was about like, oh, it's child's play. Go to sleep. Oh. Stole-
I felt it in my
Old
soul,
man's got an old
Steven.
man Zord. Nice.
But yeah, I follow along with them to train with them. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Alright. So we doing a 1v1v1 or just 1v1 me and you, then Andrew fights the winner or loser?
You two can
Cerberus
fight.
looks-
I'll just sit down.
the middle head looks at
I'm just
looks
here to
at Andrew.
spectate.
Cerberus looks at Andrew, the middle head. You could spar with me.
I think we
Yeah,
both
that's
know
a
how
good
that would
idea.
go. Let's not.
Go!
I imagine Big Chew Toy.
I don't want to be a chew toy for a three-headed dog, thank you very much.
He's a good boy.
That changes nothing of the fact that he could crush me.
He is a
But
good
he's still
boy,
a
and he
good
would not
boy.
crush you.
Alright, so
Honestly.
as you three are like going over this good boy thing, Avril, you have been spending the last couple weeks training a little bit, doodling a little bit, refining your art a little bit, and just in that continuous circle of juggling, and you teleport into the command center, and you think, like, oh, yeah, I'm like, it's like, oh, I'm doing my art homework, and you walk in, you have it ready, and you're like, wait, this is not my art homework. This is just a random drawing I did.
Wait, important note for anyone on the off chance listening to this from last episode, I did give the wallet back.
That is true.
Yeah.
Give it back more.
I actually am
specifically.
curious, real quick, before I do anything else. Did I get anything of use from him when I was questioning him about if he remembered anything from when he was absorbed?
Yes, actually. He gave you a vivid image of something. And, like, the vivid image is currently in your notebook you're holding right now, and it's not the current image you're looking at. I'll go ahead and describe it to you because I was getting to that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to jump the gun.
Yeah, no,
I
it's fine. No, it's fine. I
I
understand.
was petty thief.
No, I understand. As you're like, that's not it. That's not it. That's not my homework. And then you flip to a specific image, and it's this weird wisp that is completely surrounded by wind, water, fire, and earth. And you're like, why did I draw? Oh, that's important. I need to tell the others.
I quickly rush and just like, so there's nobody in the center of the command, like in the central part of the command center right now, right?
Yeah, there's no one in the center.
Okay, so I just kind of like knowing everyone here, kind of just look around to the glass panes that show each of the domains and try to see which one they're in.
You see the harpy one is clear. You see drag sleep, and then you quickly go over to drags and mute it. But then you you look to your left, and as you're walking. By the way, you do step on the pressure plate, and Raiju's domain comes up, flips, and Raiju's there. As you look over to Cerberus domain, and all three of them are there talking. So I would like to resume the conversation of Andrew being a chew toy for the good boy as Avril. This is what you listen to when you first look over.
You know, it's important for dogs to have chew toys, okay? It just is.
Give him your axe or something. I don't want to be a living chew toy. Thank you very much.
Too bad.
You'll be
Anyways.
fine. You'll be in your suit. Plus, I
As
can't
he's
play with
getting
them all the
chewed
time.
alive, we were going to spar.
Yes. Let's go.
Right before the sparring, Avril, you end up going into the domain.
Guys.
What?
Also, what was that about the chew toy? Whatever. She just walks over and starts flipping through her sketchbook. It's right back to the page and shows it. So, you know how I took that emo boy's wallet? I gave it back to him, no worries. But I was asking him about what he remembered from being absorbed, and this was the image he described to me. I flip it around and show it to everyone.
All right. So with that, it, like I described, it is Avril did a great job painting and drawing it. It is this small green will-o-wisp, completely surrounded in this, like, the radius of it would be 20 feet. As this orb is surrounded by stripes of fire, water, air, and earth. That in how Avril drew it is like motion coming off of it as it's rotating counterclockwise around the wisp. Also, at the very corners of the page, there seemed to be this almost reality warp as it's space with stars dotted.
Okay, and the orb we grabbed was like green, right? Or
yes, it was completely green.
So this has to do. So it's. I don't know if this completely confirms anything, but it seems like they actually are trying to recreate the space elemental, or at least like he might be just controlling the energy absorbed from in that realm or whatever. I don't know. Vergil, you have any idea?
Can I roll?
Magic. Sure. Magic.
Can I
give
give
me
him
a magic roll?
Can I give him the help action with that question to make him think harder?
What does that do? Edge?
Yes.
Alright, he can have edge, but you take a downshift on it.
Fair.
No, I have specialization.
Oh, then I get, yeah. Okay, fair.
I ain't taking a downshift.
Yeah, so never mind. He'll just not take the help. That's fine. That's fine.
DC was 20.
Thank God.
Would that be a crit if you did succeed? I almost said Ryan. The freaking Vergil.
What?
I was asking if it's a crit if you succeed.
Yeah, is it a crit?
Yes.
Ah, nice. On a D4.
I got a 4 on the D4, and I got a 2 on the D2.
Nice.
That's fair enough. So with a 23, you definitely. It is very much so magic related, but something seems off about it. As you look closer to the art drawn, sure, it's just art, but it almost seems like being on a piece of paper, it's slowly tearing the piece of paper away. You can barely tell this by the very, very bottom of the sketchbook. There seems to be a small tear by the very left corner. And I mean, like, it's very small.
I have a very important question. Is that on the paper or the sketchbook entirely?
On the single piece of paper.
Okay, good.
Avril was about to
would
have a
try.
hissy fit. Yeah, she was about to.
No, just on the single piece of
The
paper.
Ranger shit! My notebook!
Avril has her priorities.
Pushes everyone away for her notebook. Fuck these guys, I'm gonna save my notebook.
Listen, she has a lot of Bleach fan art she needs to save.
Nice.
Ah, I see, sorry.
Fair enough.
I
Fair.
did not know.
Vergil, you don't know what this is, but you can tell, like I said, just by it being on a piece of paper, it's doing something to the paper.
Now,
It altering the paper.
she kind of looks at it.
Oh yeah, now that you're looking at it very clearly, you're looking at that bottom corner and you're like, oh my god, it's tearing.
No. She like immediately, very carefully, slowly pulls it out from the corner. It's one of those notebooks that has like perforated pieces of paper, so you can easily tear it out,
Oh yeah.
not damaging it. She does that very slowly.
Yeah, so you
She does
tear
not
it,
like damaging
so you
her
get
paper.
you get the entire piece of paper off. And now when you like get it out and like you show it, the left corner has grown, like from where it was like being torn. It is now 3 centimeters more. That has just, you can see it slowly tearing away.
She pulls out her phone like she's about to take a picture, then thinks better and puts the phone away.
Yeah, phone just starts exploding.
Yeah,
Just by having
maybe
it on
trying to
there.
take a picture of this thing would cause more.
Probably, yeah. You should probably put it down, just in case if it decides to do it to you.
Yeah, I put it down, but quickly looking at it, just last moment, I would like to use my knowledge of Power Rangers and general action tropes to see if I can come up with the theory. I'm not sure what the role for that would be. Maybe
Film
Alright,
theory.
Give me a cultural.
What is the
You know,
DC?
I don't usually say this, but by God, I hope I fail this role, because their theory's gonna be funny if I do.
What's the DC, Steven?
DC for a theory is 20.
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
Okay, so no, a very important. Is that the DC for a theory, or the DC for a good theory?
Yes.
Yeah, just yes to all of it. All of the above.
What do we got?
Give me a second. I'm getting the die ready.
You mean the wheel of numbers?
I'm not. I'm actually just using Dice Mate in this time. I
Okay.
don't have the wheel up.
Ah!
16.
bit
All right. What would you like your theory to be?
She just stares at the paper for a second, nods her head, and just goes, snaps her fingers, kind of points at the space stuff in the corner and goes, with absolute confidence, they're aliens.
Smacks head.
Vergil just slowly turns his head to look at you, like, bitch, what?
They're from space.
No.
Nah.
Actually, no.
But space.
Elemental,
I mean,
maybe.
most-
Would
a lot
be
of the
interesting for
enemies
them
are
to
from
come from the
space.
heavens, but they didn't.
No, not the heavens, space.
Up there, right?
Well, yeah, like what the planets and aliens are.
Oh yeah, aliens exist in this universe.
We,
Yes, that's a
I'll
known
look over
quantity.
at Liz. How's she doing? She looked really hyped to fight. And now this
Just clears
bullshit.
the head, you know?
clears the head.
No, that was like out of character. Asking you how your character is doing right now, because she was promised sparring, but this bullshit's happening.
That's what Liz said.
Ah, that tells me nothing about, like, her expression.
You know what? I'll try to come up with a better theory. Avril sits down and very quickly is trying to replicate the photo. Is trying to replicate the picture on another blank page.
Wait, hang on, but if this picture is already causing problems, why are you trying to make another one?
It lasted for about 2 weeks last time. Still gives us time to study it if I make a copy.
I guess.
Anyways. Full contact, or...
Please.
Weapons or fists?
Fist for now.
Raise his eyebrow for now. Alright.
I worry I'm becoming too reliant on my weapon.
He nods and says, I understand. Blasters are only useful because they're rain.
Pretty much.
It has been a total of an hour, by the way. It is now 2 o'clock. 2 p.m.
As my boy gets into a fighting stance. Come on.
So does mine.
I'll just watch to see what happens to the paper since Avril's doing something else, and I'll just casually look back and forth from the fight to the paper to see if anything changes on the piece of paper.
So I'm not gonna really roll. I'm not gonna. You guys can roll if you guys just so you guys understand. Hey, this is the order of who will go first.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or you two can decide. Hey, you can go first, or I can go first. Whichever one.
Vergil allows her to go first.
Okay, I will go first. Let's see what happens.
All right, you are more than welcome to start rolling the dice, hit each other.
Nice.
Anything happen with the paper while this is happening, Steven? Just to ask.
Yeah, of course there is,
Okay.
but I would like to say
After
before
this,
the
fair.
fight, but right before the fight, the second they take their stances, Cerberus's right paw slams onto the ground, and this very familiar Liz and Vergil earth arena appears with jagged tips at the very top.
Ah, Christ almighty. I was right here, you know. Almost get stabbed in the
I didn't know
face.
you could do that too.
Vergil smiles and says, "You can do it as well. You just got trained for it."
He's right. Cerberus pipes up.
Actually,
Left
can
head
make
says,
the most permanent things with magic, given the fact that it's
the left head of Cerberus looks over at Andrew. Chew toy.
Piss off.
That
Yup,
sounded
new nickname,
too
new
flirty
nickname.
Run! Run!
You stay right there.
Just flirting.
Well, anyway, the battle begins with quite a big hit from Liz.
Can I say the urge to kick ass is strong?
With this one.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Does a 22 hit, Vergil?
I have a question.
It depends if you.
When I
Alright.
fight, can I roll an awareness or some form of roll to figure out if she's gonna be going ham on me or not?
Liz, is your character even holding a facial expression back on what you're about to do?
No, Liz is just like, Liz just lets her entire face relax. And then, kaboom.
Okay, upon seeing
So-
the face relax, Vergil, you know what's coming.
Yes, it does.
Oh no.
It does hit the DC. Which
Because if
unmorph
you tense
and
up, your
unarmor.
enemy can see what you're doing.
That's fair. Oh, I just meant if you had a like, I'm not having a good day face, basically.
Prepare to be punched.
So Liz quickly, advances her stance towards you, and it looks like she's going for a very powerful strike to your right chest, but suddenly, her momentum shifts, and she misses your chest, because you were prepared for it. With her torso turning to her clockwise of her, she brings her right foot up and nails you in a spinning kick to your abdomen.
So how
Pitch
far
down.
do you see me flying?
Dragon Ball Fighters. Whee!
I would say it'd be 10 feet.
Jeez.
Vergil gets up and says,
Ow.
By the way, Liz, as you kicked him, you felt something weird press against your foot. And as Vergil says ow and gets back up, his stomach area has plating on it.
That you're wearing there.
hmm?
What I felt. I felt something.
By the way, that wasn't with plating. His reverse clothes. And
Oh yeah, I know.
he
But
wasn't
the clothes,
assuming someone
like
was gonna
upon
go
being
full
hit quickly,
force.
the
Yeah.
yeah,
The-
the reacted.
My Morpher reacted to that hit. Are you okay? Usually people...
I just let out a really, really long sigh. Really long. Really exaggerated.
He puts a hand up like, you don't need to talk. Puts his armor on and says, I have a feeling that this is going to be it for this fight.
Like how Vergil, you go over to your Morpher, your left arm out in front of you. You quickly open the mouth and close the mouth, and fire starts to starts to escape from the mouth area and it slowly starts to it's slowly am I roboting?
No.
Slowly starting to your body. A quick back as your armor is now on you.
I look at
Except you want the helmet. Except for helmet, alright.
I presume grid power negates, it works the same either way.
Yes.
Yes, from character. Like when you put so much effort into creating your Skyrim character that you never wear a helmet.
Yeah. He looks to Liz and says, "You need to blow off steam." Yeah.
Yeah.
We can talk about the reason for it later.
Yeah, but for now, let's have a different type of conversation.
Exactly. As he goes to
intense fighting noise. The question is, though, will Liz use evasion or toughness?
Let us see here. Liz will
Unmorphed, remember?
I didn't morph when he did I?
No, he didn't even morph. He just put his
I
armor on.
No, he didn't.
I just put armor on.
Oh. Well, I might as well morph. That's the only armor I got. Like, partial morph.
So, like, helmet
time for
off.
a new spell.
Yeah, helmet off.
New spell.
Alright, so you partial, your morpher appears, you go through the morphing sequence, but like as the symbol appears beneath you, right when it gets up to your neck, you grab the symbol and crack it and break it. So will you be using evasion, toughness before the roll is put into dice rolls?
Let's try evasion and see what happens.
Oh
right.
no.
Freight train.
A choo choo.
Do I hear any of that
By
conversation
the way,
going on, by the way? Steven?
Yes.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
it's clear as day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that conversation,
Alright.
Avril and Andrew. By the way, what I would like to say is, like, when it comes to, like, stuff like that, especially in a domain, it's very easy to hear. Very easy to
Okay.
hear.
Alright.
I love
But,
the fact that this is just a fight between the two tankiest people.
I would also like to say that every unarmed / like, martial arts is 1 point of damage. But you guys are also, like, aiming not to hurt each other. So what I'll just say is, like, yeah, this is, like, quote-unquote damage.
This is damage.
Yeah, it's like you're gonna be sore for maybe a day and then you'll be fine.
So how far does she go?
So you tried to dodge it, Liz, but you weren't able to dodge the I want to say right jab as you quickly broke the seal. You look up and you're like, wait a minute, as he is just full force running at you, and he gets right up to you. You weren't able to dodge in time as he just right in the chest just jabs and pushes you the same 10 feet back. Even. Now we're even.
Felt
He
that
smiles and says, "Is that good?"
Shall we dance?
Oh, that's some firepower.
Of course. And
All right. So, yeah, yeah. So Liz and Vergil are just going back and forth at each other, and I would like to say during this, Spencer comes through the little crack, which which has been worked on a tad bit.
Crack. He falls because he is rushing his butt in there.
He still has his pajama pants on, but he has a clean shirt.
Team meeting, team meeting, team meeting.
Nobody's in the center.
Wait,
None of us can hear you.
Before the team meeting, what is the print on the pajama pants?
Need to know.
Very important.
Hold on. Let's be facts. It's plaid stripes.
Ah,
Very
Come
basic.
on. Why couldn't it
What I'm
been like
wearing right now. So yeah.
Yo, I you've done numbers.
Yeah, it should have been like the numbers.
No, it's just
for
a bunch of
pi
pictures of the
wrapping around his
meme
Oh
neck.
my god, that's the
with the-
What do
nerdiest
you
thing
think is on the shirt?
Ah,
Just a meme with
but-
like. Continue.
So, Spencer lands on his stomach, like, oh, and he quickly gets up and he yells,
Team meeting, team meeting, team meeting.
I just looked. So, hey Spence, what's up?
Oh. He looked there. Everyone's like,
as you look into the pressure plate.
yeah, it just like he takes it, stares directly at Avril, and then is just debating, and then says nothing, and then just goes straight to the pressure plate. Like, wide-eyed, like, mind blown.
Sir? She just kind of like stands up and walks over to it. Like, oh, wait, we still are just.
Team meeting.
Yeah, I get
Team
out, I
meeting
get out
one
of-
last
I get out
time,
of
and
the
he,
domain.
Spencer shuffles his feet. By the way, he's wearing tennis shoes, pajama pants, and a shirt. As he
Good.
quickly goes over to the pressure plate, and Kraken falls out into the ocean. But
Even bring my books that should tell you how serious this is.
Hey, I break it off with hey, what's up?
So,
Is everybody here? Like, that's me, not Spencer.
Yeah.
when Liv breaks
I
away
need to get the
the GIF
domain.
I sent in campaign discussion.
Is it something falling?
no, it's one about the punch.
Oh. That's
Well,
pretty
when you-
accurate.
When you, like, demorph and go to normal, like, I'm not really fighting mode, like, Power Ranger fighting mode is probably deadly.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, reduces deadliness by, like, 5 times. Me, oh shit, pull the punch!
All right.
So,
Looks at Liz
so-
and says, "What's up doing?
So-
Never turn your back on an opponent, even in sparring. That could have been dangerous."
Yeah, I know.
Rag. Oh. Rag is viciously tapping on the glass.
I am like, I am pushing every button on the. No, get the Zords up. I'm getting all the Zords up too.
What are you? Why?
Team meeting, team meeting.
I walk over, grab my shoulders, pick you up, and place you away from the console. Explain.
Okay.
Everyone, by the way, not Spencer.
Just like I hope the Kraken. It's like Kraken. Keep me from saying anything stupid.
Everyone sees tentacles come up, and sees the Kraken pull himself up to the wall, and he's like, he has one eye, and that one eye is just watching all of you.
Oh boy.
I'm
looks
not
at Rag and
allowed-
says,
look,
"Do not
okay,
roar,"
Okay,
and mutes him.
okay. I am not allowed to say much. I was working on the seal spell full cosplay. It's not going great. I saw the future.
Vergil
What?
actually looks a little surprised. He's like, you what?
I had a vision, and the vision was not great, but I can't say anything about it. And
Why?
I just need to know if you want to see future.
Can I roll anything to remember if any of the previous Rangers saw the future?
Not a single. I can guarantee you this. Not a single one of them.
Okay. Now this is the general Power Rangers knowledge thing. Would there be in any of the databases, or with me being Power Rangers fan, any known thing of future sight amongst Rangers?
Time Force, the whole time travel deal, and all that good jazz.
Well, technically
The
there was that.
Trip from Time Force can see into the future.
Yeah.
What Ranger color was that? Because they probably wouldn't be known.
Yellow?
By
It's
name.
green.
Oh no, never mind.
Green.
Okay.
The Green Ranger from Time Force can see the future.
That's not relevant to this team though.
Oh, I was not morphed when this happened. I was not morphed. I was working on the seal. The seal, I was starting to make a little headway with the magic seal, trying to figure something out. I started figuring something out, and then it stopped working, so I tried to fix it. And when I fixed it, I saw the future.
Good or bad?
Show me exactly the sigil you use.
I cannot say anything about what happened. All I can say
Show me.
is that it was bad. Like, very bad.
Why can't we know? Will
I
us
don't-
knowing the lead
all-
to that future?
I point at Kraken. He knows the rules. He told me not to say anything, and I'm holding to that in case I create some kind of space-time bull crap. Okay, I don't want to be stuck in a time loop forever. Have you seen?
He hasn't watched movies. Points at Vergil. He doesn't
Someone
understand
explain
that.
Doctor Strange to him.
I'm pretty sure he at least knows what a time loop is.
Kraken.
What a time loop is.
Kraken does say something. There are rules with what he saw.
What are the rules?
If he says anything about it, two things can happen. One, the vision will 100% come true in the worst outcome. Or two, there is a slim chance of a rip in space.
Oh yeah, we don't. That's grand.
So just
And unfortunately, we don't have this space ranger here to help us with that.
Oh.
Yes, that would be very bad. Considering, okay, I'm not even sure. I don't know. I don't know what I can say. I don't know what I can't say. I can't.
There's a
give,
tentacle hovering above Spencer.
I just can't give specifics, right?
No specifics.
On the future.
Can I at least? Okay, so I'm just sitting like, okay, this is not specific. All I can say, something happens to someone in the room, and that is there are literally 10 of us. That's not specific. Something happens, and something bad happens. Like, very bad. Like,
this is not good for my anxiety.
oh,
I
how
don't
do
think
you
it's good
think
for
I...
any of us.
All I can, I can't even confirm if it was death or not. That's how bad I'm talking. And I can't even say who it is, so no one
You
can
are
be on the alert.
quickly wrapped up.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Spencer gets quickly wrapped up, and his mouth is shut.
Okay, how about this? Just don't speak about it. Don't even worry about it, because worrying about it will make it worse.
look at the Kraken and say, I suppose you picked very well this time.
Murph.
It shocked me. Like it shocked me.
I look at Spencer and say, you talk way too much for something that is very simple. You have a conditional form of future sight, where if you tell anyone that hasn't experienced that vision, it will happen. And more than likely, you're going to be getting bad visions, right?
Can I know the specifics. So can Kraken can I go down now?
Kraken sets him back down. Like he was only 2 feet above the air, but now he sets him back down and unwraps.
God, that tastes terrible. Okay, I do know a little bit. I'm assuming. Okay, Steven, I'm assuming the Kraken told me at least what it's called and whatnot, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I know the basics about it.
Remember that name I told you to write down?
Yeah,
That's
I got it. Don't worry. So the Kraken told me it's called the Seer's Curse. Yes, I know it was a curse. Why do you think I'm so frazzled? So apparently, it only happens when I specifically try to focus a magic spell on me, like any magic spell, like at all. If I am the catalyst for a spell, I could possibly see the future. Also, visions are only about 80% accurate, so I don't make it 100, but 80% is quite high.
So, the outcome is the matter to say it.
Right. The outcome is up in the air.
To it necessarily aren't.
Yes, which is why I'm not giving any specifics.
Vergil puts
However,
on his shoulder and says, be quiet about it.
look, all I want teaming was one to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. Still not sure about that one. The other is to make sure that everyone's at least semi on guard.
Well, it's as long as you
The Kraken
don't
pipes up
say it,
real
we'll be
quick.
fine.
The Kraken says, Spencer last night spent 7 extra hours after seeing it trying to recreate it.
Of course he did.
Did not work, and it was bad. Question:
was
do
the
I have missed the
method
picture
used?
yet?
Yeah, I
The
would
picture
actually,
was
so if
left
Jill was,
in
like,
the domain.
sketching it. She has the copy. The copy paper would probably be left in the domain, but she has her notebook still under her,
Well-
kind of tucked under her arm, halfway through resketching it.
I didn't know if it was like
not visually.
I didn't know if it was shown or anything. I didn't know if someone left it on the console. If I saw that, I was like, oh, great.
You would not know
Spencer.
of it until it's physically shown to you.
Okay, just making sure.
Spencer,
I didn't know where it was at.
what method were you using?
I was trying to remake the seal, and actually, I found out interesting about that seal, but they weren't nearly as important as seeing the future. I was trying to just make the spell work, and then it kind of started. It was starting to work. I almost had it, and then it started breaking on me. So I tried to condense it and keep it from expanding any further. Maybe keep it a little easier to control. And then it kind of just used me as some kind of catalyst, and I saw the future. That's exactly what happened. And then I threw up. It was disgusting, and I hated it.
In the future, you can't tell us anything about it.
And
Nope.
I assume you were trying to use that scientific method to copy what you did.
I tried, but I'm still getting spellbound.
No, because this is hard.
Why? Okay. Ow. Kraken, explain.
What? Why are you?
Okay, someone. Okay, I look at the Kraken because Steven has just sent me a message saying my back is burning, and asked the Kraken why my back is burning.
I don't know. I can
Turn
see
around,
that shirt on.
I'm taking off my shirt.
I grab one of the fucking blasters and just go behind him and cut his shirt.
No, it's my only shirt.
You could have just lifted it up.
When you cut the shirt off the back, there is a huge seal that covers his entire back. It's like a tattoo.
Well, that's concerning.
Wait,
Oh.
I'm not hearing anything. Is that good? Is that good or
Can
bad?
I do a magic roll to check what this is?
Why is no one speaking?
I'm checking
Can
what
I
it
do a
is.
magic roll?
Wait, that means
yes,
that
Seal
they're
on your back.
Yeah, yes. Anyone who would like to
Stand
give me a magic roll is more than welcome.
Ah, yeah, screw it.
Sure.
We all might as well.
Give me a mirror. Can someone give me a mirror? What's on my back?
No, we're all just quiet.
Vergil literally just said, "There's a seal on your back. Stand still.
What do you mean there's a seal on my back?
Stand still."
Remember, you get
so I can look at
specialization in it, so you get specialization in your magic, so... Oh, Christ almighty.
Kraken, I will not say the DC for this one.
I got a 5,
This
so
one's
it doesn't matter.
Kraken, explain.
The Kraken looks at it with its eye, and then you see its eye get wide.
Oh no.
Christ almighty, I got a 5.
Specialization do again?
Roll every single one of the skill dice and take the highest
no, I
result.
did not did I just put a self-destruct on me? Am I a ticking time bomb now? That better not be a thing.
Silence.
Down. I'm looking it over.
It wouldn't be a ticking time bomb. Kraken says.
With the specialization, roll all the dice underneath the one we have as well, right?
Yes, and then you
Yes.
take the highest result
Is
of it.
there
You take the highest result that you roll.
is there like a
Okay,
is
good.
there like some kind of
What
surface that I can
language?
also check to
What
see if I can
language is the
see
writing
if I can
on
figure it
his
out?
back?
It is old runic. It'd be what the original team would write in their seals.
Ah.
Do
Take the highest
I
result.
created
So
on all of them.
nice. Wow!
All
Wow!
of
You
them dice
wow!
right.
Okay.
No dice.
That
Jesus.
you
So you got
take
a-
the highest number from your
Yeah,
special
Yeah.
But you
so
got a
13.
26.
So she got a 13. I calculated it.
What?
And I only have a D2, so I have 21. What's the DC?
Keeping it
Hello?
a secret. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Steven,
So-
can you hear us?
So Vergil and Avril are looking at that seal and like, huh?
Vergil is reading out the writing for Avril. She
So
seems to actually
so-
be understanding it.
Virgil,
Hey, that
you end up getting very similar stuff to the seal. Like when you first casted the seal, this was very similar. Then the very last two lines of the circle, it's changed.
Oh.
Beyond the future, thou shalt see. The only outcome, there's a blank. There's a space missing. And then the next word after it, the only outcome space shall be determined.
What can I tell looking at it since I can't read runic? Like, is there any sort of difference?
Funny
in-
enough!
He's reading it out for you.
I wanted to hear what Steven has to say.
Funny enough, because you got one more higher, Virgil, and because it was that a crit?
Yeah, it would be correct.
Both of us crit.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that works well for both of you. Avril, the more like you're hearing this, you're like, huh? Yeah, it definitely sounds like a curse. Wait a minute. Isn't the seal in the database?
I, without saying anything, immediately rush over to the computer and start looking in the database.
Hey, the computer's mine. What's happening?
You have no right to touch it right now.
So, you go to the original Blue Ranger's spells, and you see 3 main seals he used. You see a scrying seal. By the way, this is for everyone to see. A scrying seal.
I would like to learn all of these.
A water. It just says water seal. It doesn't say anything about it. Just a water seal, and then the binding elemental seal. But when you click on the binding elemental seal, there are so many more blanks in that seal.
Okay, now I have a question. Because generally Avril doesn't use the computer, but I'm sure she's seen over the shoulders. Is it common for seals in the database to have blanks in them?
Yes,
like that
yes,
you might fill
yes,
in
it's
with more
common, yes.
information?
Especially the older ones.
Looking at it, Vergil's looking at this thing on this guy's back like, what? Why? Why is this so filled in?
Can
Remember,
someone fill me
remember
in
Spencer
on what's
did-
on my back?
Spencer did say he was making some adjustments to the original.
Oh no, you. How many spaces did you fill in?
A lot.
You're not supposed to. It's supposed to be vague so the magic can deal with it.
Well, actually, me and the Kraken have been talking about your old
Steven.
teammate's spell.
Even.
But real quick. Before the question is asked, Avril is like comparing seals. Both Avril and Vergil, when both of you look over at the same time at that empty spot and see in red runic, a red runic letter appear, and then quickly go back to black and like fade away. Vergil, that I would like an alertness. But the last time you saw that was on the fire elemental.
Fucking through the
Please tell me
Come
what's
back
going
here.
on.
Dice, please come back.
Liz
Thank you.
also questioned, did you misunderstand what I meant about how specialization worked?
I have only 2, but yay.
Or am I just robo?
Also, wait. I know I didn't ask for alertness, but you did say I saw it.
Oh yeah, the alertness is just
Is it-
the alertness for Vergil to see if he can remember it.
I was actually going to ask if I could also try to remember it, just like shape-wise and quickly sketch it down.
Sure. Give me alertness.
Alright.
So with an 18, you vaguely remember from your memory that this was on the left shoulder of the fire elemental, and during the prime battle, like the greatest, like the final battle of the first, that sucker was glowing as bad as it could.
Oh.
What?
What was the last 2 sentences?
Oh, I got beyond the future you shall see. The only outcome blank shall be determined.
I look at
It's
Spencer
weird.
and say,
Grammatically,
you're not
nothing
supposed to be
makes sense in that
specific about who or what happens, right?
Me and the Kraken were actually talking about that. The spell you used to seal the elementals away, it's kind of only a prototype, and they weren't sure if it was going to work at all. It only has about a... Huh?
I got that.
The Kraken, I
There's
just rolled.
About a
The
400-year
Kraken
half-life.
seeps back into the ocean beneath, and he actually unmutes Drag.
Oh, I unmuted him a while ago.
Well, okay, thank you. Drag, all the Zords see this.
me in on what is happening.
Drag, like, by the way, all the Zords fell
Drag.
quiet the second they saw that red mark, because all of them saw it, except for
First
Raiju. Raiju and
Spencer?
Harpy could not see it.
Spencer, you're fine. Second of all, Drag, we need to have a talk.
By the way, Drag was silent that entire time. Normally, Drag is never silent.
Having a talk.
I
Drag.
feel like if you need to have a talk with your Zord about something that's on my back, I feel like I should be included.
You are allowed to keep a secret in the fact of what's going to happen in the future, or whatever you need to do to stop it. I need to have a
Oh, so you're not
talk
gonna
between
say anything.
myself
I
and
need
my
to
Raiju.
know.
Look, everyone here's Drag. Raiju. Yes. We need to combine.
Yeah, should really be involved if they want to combine.
Raiju looks very confused. What for? And then Cerberus, Raiju, give the command. Like
Hold
all
on.
three heads said that for the first time ever. All three heads of Cerberus said that simultaneously.
Can I just turn around and show them so like everyone's on the same page?
Everyone's seen it.
No.
So
these Zords didn't.
Spencer does a full 360. Both Harpy and Raiju like reel back. And
They're making Typhon, aren't they?
And Raiju stomps his foot down, his eyes go white, and he says the word combine, and it echoes. The command center shifts as suddenly everyone is free falling.
Ah, Christ!
As the Zords go through their combination of Typhon.
I kind of
And
imagine
suddenly everyone appears in Typhon's throne room.
Oh, Christ.
And sitting on his throne, his eyes glow blue, and he raises his head. Why have I been summoned?
Apparently, everyone
Turn
thinks
Spencer
this is a
around
big
and show him
deal,
on his
and
back.
I
I
showed him my
turn
back.
Spencer. Yeah.
Yeah, me and Vergil did it the same
That
time.
was
Spencer around and show the back, and I say, "There's
This, everyone's concerned about
Rune
this, and no one's sharing.
There's a rune on the fire elemental's shoulder that is on the missing spot here." Explain.
sorry, what? Yes, these two.
Typhon looks down, sees it, sees the black. And while he's focusing on it, it quickly flashes that red runic symbol back to being black. And you see him not reel back, but relax a little and rest his head on his throne. When did this seal get placed on him?
Literally 5 minutes ago. I assumed.
When did you cast the spell that allowed you to see the future?
That was... Actually, we don't have a day for that. When was that? Yesterday?
It was last night. It was last night at 6 p.m.
Okay,
Last
we did
night
it
at
last...
the most.
Yeah.
I looked at Typhon.
No, he's still looking. Blue Ranger.
Yes, sir.
This is a yes or no question.
Yes, sir.
It should be allowed. Do you see someone's fate?
Yes, sir.
That's your answer.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, I can tell I can't even tell people what I think the needs to know. That's great.
What?
No. No, you can. That rune means someone's fate.
I can't tell them who, though, right? I thought that was the
Mine.
part of the deal.
Mine
No, like
or elementals, right?
People, like, and Typhon gets very serious. People who are around you, Spencer.
I can tell them.
No.
Oh,
When
well
you
then,
have a vision, you'll see their fate. People you care about, your fellow rangers and family.
well, that's great. That's dandy. Yay! I think the room is.
There are 4 types of fate symbol. One is the seer's fate. 2,
Writing this down.
the fighter's fate. 3, the sorcerer's fate. The other 2 have been lost in time because I made sure I eradicated them.
That was only 3.
You see, like, a little bit of a malfunction come from a Typhon. My time is short.
Wait, what was the 4th one? What was the 4th one?
The other 2 were lost in time, is what he said. So therefore,
He did say there were 4, though.
Yeah, I think that might have been...
That's that was Typhon's malfunction.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, there are. This is DM confirming. There are 4. Typhon malfunctioned because Zords.
so we only there are 4, but we only have 3. Yay!
We only
This
have
is all-
vague descriptions.
This is all I have time for. As you see, like, him start to crack a little. Spencer, the Blue Ranger, be
Yes, sir.
very careful.
Oh, I am trying to be.
The seer's fate determines who lives and who dies.
Well, I know what I saw. Good to know.
As he cracks, and then quickly he goes through the decombination phase, and you guys are quickly sent free falling and back into the command center, back on your feet.
At least I landed on the couch.
Imagine that Spencer like froze mid-fall the first time, was like, "Oh no," and then started falling, like Looney Tunes style. Okay. Well, I know what Spencer's doing. He's going to sit down.
Avril just walks over to Spencer, and I'm gonna say she brought like a book bag with her that has like art supplies in it. And from the side of that bag, she just pulls out a water and hands it to him. She's like, "You need this."
Oh, after seeing the art
Don't
book,
know if this is a pun or not.
I just remembered that my character just remembered that. Oh yeah, we left that piece of paper in Cerberus's domain. Can I see it from here? And has it changed a lot at all? Anything?
You cannot see it from there.
Okay, can I
What
go
piece
try
of
and get it
paper?
then?
Wait, what
Yeah.
piece of paper?
Yeah, so Andrew quickly goes and gets it. Andrew, you get in there, it is half gone.
Okay, I grab it from the non-destroyed piece and bring it over, and just show everyone. Your art book just reminded me that was still in Cerberus's domain. I just lay it on the ground.
What is that? And why do I have a new nightmare tonight?
Ask her. I pointed at Avril.
So you know I took the wallet from the emo boy?
Uh-huh.
I gave it back, don't worry, I was still wearing the ranger outfit. I had a pretty good excuse. But
Okay.
I then started to question him, and that's what he described seeing in the other when he was absorbed.
Okay, so is there enough of it left, Stephen, for me to take any notice of, like, the stuff you described earlier, like the spinning and whatnot?
You see half a green wisp, like a will-o-wisp, surrounded in a sphere of striped fire, water, air, and earth. And
Okay. So I can.
how
There's enough
Avril
of it.
drew it, it's rotating counterclockwise.
Okay, I think. Okay, so understand that Spencer has been on like like this, trying to figure out how to get into try to like how to undo the water elemental's magic. I think he just had an idea, and I want to shoot this at the group real quick. So I'm like, hey,
Make it roll
I can
clockwise.
kind of like carefully take the paper real quick and just look at it like very intensely. Just like, hold up, could that work? So, the magic. So this he said, did the guy say it was spinning one way?
I'm assuming yes, right? Steve?
Yes.
Yes, it's rotating counterclockwise.
Well, that might work.
What might work?
We could. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot specific. Well, actually, I'm assuming the Zords are asleep again, aren't they?
No. Raiju and Drag are still. The three of them are. No, it's just Raiju and Drag.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Those are the ones awake.
Okay. Drag's. I think Raiju probably seems the most reasonable and resourceful, honestly. I asked Raiju, like, question: does all magic have a directional force? Just real quick.
No.
But that one does.
Oh, you mean the thing that
It's spinning one way,
Champion
right?
drew?
The
Avril, you mean the thing, the drawing that Avril drew, right?
yes,
Raiju
yes.
asking.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a drawing.
Yes, but it's a drawing of what he saw in that other place. He told me it was rotating counterclockwise.
If it's spinning one
It
way,
could. Like Raiju answers truthfully is like, it could. It
Then-
could be.
then
See,
it's possible
two
that-
options. To be honest. It could either be the element themselves rotating that way due to their magic conflicting with each other, or it could be the wisp itself doing it.
Either way, I could be messing up the spell one way, like the spell that I'm trying to do, because Steven, I'm assuming that to possibly make a containment for something, or like try to seep my magic into this whole thing. I'm assuming I shouldn't probably be going in the opposite direction of this spinning circle, right? I should probably flow the same way they're going.
That's a solid guess. If that's what you would
Yeah,
like to elaborate with everyone else.
Has the way I've been trying the spell been going in the opposite direction? Has it been going clockwise instead of counterclockwise?
You've done both.
Oh, okay. Which one works better?
I will
That's all I'm
say the thing that happened to you recently, you were doing counterclockwise.
Okay. So the counterclockwise bit that matters. That's the way I was doing my magic when I saw the future, or I did the seer thing.
Oh, so we should go clockwise then.
I have a question for you.
Oh.
How desperate were you to get it right when you did the seer thing?
I'd say I was particularly desperate, more or less.
Emotionally, how were you?
It was my 45th try, so I'm pretty sure at that point it was just slight fixes. Wasn't particularly desperate or anything.
So you were calm?
I was most certainly not calm. I know how to look. I don't know how to do it. I do not know how to do it right off the bat, but I know the circumstances in which to activate said seer thing. And I'm not in a fond mood to do it again in case I see someone else happening or something else happening. I don't know why it says.
He nod and says, "I'm not asking you to repeat it. I'm telling
Well,
you
I
Veranilon.
no, I know why it happened. That I know why it happened. We figured that bit out.
I'm talking about making the seal. A large amount of it is ritual, but
Okay, actually, Steven, I don't have that amount of specifics. I don't know exactly what I was. I just know that it was the 45th time trying.
given your character's one of the most intelligent, if not the most intelligent in the group, I'd probably say he's coming at it from a programming perspective, given how you've explained your character.
Exactly what was happening was that he was trying to figure it out. So basically, he is coming at it. He's coming at it sort of like a math problem. So definitely programming. He's just tweaking. He's tweaking the bits every so often until a noticeable change is made.
Does he explain that?
Yes.
Vergil just sighs and says, "It's magic, not a computer."
And yet somehow I've managed to fill in more gaps than ever before. So I feel like it's working.
It's not about the gaps. The seal spell that I do is... some of those gaps are on purpose.
Yes, and Kraken is the one. You do understand that Kraken is the one who helped me fill in the blank.
But also, Kraken can be fucking all the droids. Droids?
Droids?
That was Rees fucking up.
all
the Zords.
They all wake up instantaneously.
They're both robots. Fuck off. Anyways, he just says,
Roger.
all
Roger,
of the
Roger.
Zords are fickle and somewhat idiotic creatures for how intelligent they are.
I feel like Kraken would disagree.
If you're trying to figure something out magically...
Raiju raises an eyebrow at Vergil.
Don't give me that.
Okay, I'll have you know...
How clear have all of you been with your rangers?
How clear have you been with us?
Extremely clear.
I've technically been alive for 800 years.
Correction. That
Drag is still telling me shit.
You cannot... Okay, you cannot say...
He's
you
still
understand,
withholding information.
You understand you can't say that, right? You don't have 800 years of accumulated experience. You have 25 years of accumulated experience. That is Spencer saying that.
Outside of combat experience, anyways.
I have the knowledge of 25 years of walking around and being able to do things, and then all of those years I spent in the seal, I was conscious and able to see time as it was moving.
That is truth. What Vergil just said is truth.
Okay, out of character though, I want to point out that would actually probably make him less trustworthy real time, because what that would mean is he would go fucking insane.
Correct. Which is why I was... You still can't do anything, even though you can see time passing. You were in a cave.
Either way, that wasn't my point. My point was I've been around for that long, and, Steven.
Yes, DM is here.
During the time he was in the seal, was he able to communicate with Drag?
No, there was no connection.
Right.
But you could still... there was no, like, mental or verbal connection between you two, but there was the power connection still.
Alright. And he's just like, listen, I wasn't able to contact him, which is why you're partially right about the only 25 or 24 years of experience.
You weren't conscious. I'm just saying, it's not a lot of help if you can't see or do anything. That's not experience.
Believe me, you
That's
get
watching.
really good at fighting when you're fighting in slow motion for that long.
That's fair.
But that's besides the point. The point is that I'm trying to make, and I'll be a bit more blunt with it, is magic is, yes, structured to a point so that you have a way to inform the magic of what you want, but it's mostly an emotional thing.
They most certainly picked the
Easy
coward
things?
for it.
Easy things, like morphing, which have the morphing grid to it, and other similar things that are relatively low power, you don't really need to have anything more than a broad emotion towards it.
Okay,
But
what I've been
something
trying to explain is that
something
during
as
the point in
complicated
time,
as a seal is you have to be able to control your emotional state very, very well as write out the ritual in a very specific way.
okay, I was trying to explain to you that I did not have an emotional state when this happened. I wasn't calm by any means, but I wasn't angry or sad or any of those emotions. I wasn't.
Were you, as I've seen people post online, in the zone? He does quotations.
Spencer is straight up as confused as I am about what you just said.
Oh Christ!
He's very simple. Was Spencer so into his work that he started to zone out everyone?
Oh, yes. He was. Well, I mean, he was asking Kraken for help, so not entirely, but yes, for the most part, yeah. I lost track of time.
That would be in your zone. That would be in Spencer's zone. So what Vergil said is correct. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand what he said. All I heard was zone, and I was like, what? Sorry, that was my bad. I got confused.
Either way. I presume you just say yes.
He's like, it's kind of odd. Sort of. I was sort of in my zone.
Then it's likely that you reached some sort of, I don't know, Zen state, and were able to create this on accident, and you had the right emotional state to trigger it.
The alarms start going off.
Ah, great.
I will explain later about anything else, but yeah.
Nothing can happen all the way for us. We can't get full explanations without something interrupting. We can't spawn without something interrupting.
That is always the case.
I can tell you right before it happens. So if I see something that I saw then, I'll let you know.
He walks up to the console, checks what's happening, and puts that blaster he grabbed back in Pink's slot.
You grabbed my blaster.
The map appears, and it shows time in downtown. It doesn't say duplicate or elemental. It's a replicant, but there are two of them. Just two of them.
See if there are any more anywhere, just to make sure. I highly doubt there is, but you never know at this point.
The element above those replicants is fire.
No.
Fire?
What'd you say, Spencer?
My boy uses the console to just gear up completely.
To join, because I would like to join on that.
Would, yeah,
I don't have a shirt anymore.
I'll just finish the job.
I don't have a shirt anymore. I would like to put that on, please.
Fair enough. So I'm guessing
Actually,
everyone...
as we're teaming up, my boy looks to Liz and says, well, you can take off that,
Steam here.
What's... Steam?
Yeah.
Is that how you say that?
That's one of the ways.
Blow off the steam.
There you go.
On these ones.
I look at Vergil. Who put you on Reddit?
It's not entirely Reddit, you know that, right? Fair.
It's not entirely Reddit, but like, who showed him memes?
Me, Avril.
That makes a lot more sense.
So everyone goes to their respective
r/ranger memes.
Everyone goes to their respective pressure plate as they appear, stand on it, their Zords get put into them, and teleportation seals appear above them. Is anyone morphing beforehand?
Yeah,
Me.
I am.
I
I
Me.
don't have a shirt.
Everybody?
Is my
Everybody?
suit different?
Mine's
Because
fine.
when-
Everybody?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm at 29. What
I forgot
So,
to ask if my suit was any different because
so
of
who's
the
not?
upgrade.
So is everyone?
I'm transforming.
Oh, except for Liz. Liz already did it.
Well, I said I was too, but fair. Oh, yeah, she didn't
No,
have
no,
her
so-
helmet. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Like I'm asking, is everyone morphing?
I am, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That would be
So as the teleportation seals are spinning clockwise and coming down, there's a second seal above it, which is your morph. So as you get morphed, you get teleported.
Nice. -5 man, everyone.
never be normal.
You guys are ported to the center of downtown to find ruin. Buildings are scorched. The ground is slowly lava, and just the side, the little strip malls and stuff like that, absolutely smelted.
Good news. This is not what I saw.
If you keep on bringing it up, you're gonna bring it out almost by accident, so shut up.
That's fair, but that's not what I saw.
Steven, before combat or anything starts, do you have something I was thinking in and out of character that I wanted to ask you?
Sure.
Would it be safe to assume that with him basically being able to see the future, if a sigil appears in that blank spot where it's saying blank's future, it probably has to do with them.
So the blank spot, you mean that rune that appears every now and then? That's a constant rune. It just continuously appears.
Until I figure out more of the until I finish out the rest of the blank spots, that's gonna be there.
So basically, it's till whatever happens.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I needed.
Yeah, that's why the next language I learned is Runic.
So with all this good jazz, the more how do I say this? The more everyone looks around to see the destruction, there seems to be
I'm focused on trying to figure out what these fuckers are.
there's yeah, I was about to say there seems to be a lot of nothing here.
What the?
Hello?
We just saw him. Didn't we?
So, being Red Ranger, I would be able to know what the fire duplicates like, right?
Yes, you would.
Can I have
One
a
moment,
personality?
Well, it's just replicants of what is what Steven said, so it's just replicants, right?
Yeah, it's
do
not
the
the-
replicants have a personality?
Yeah.
The answer to that is yes.
Ooh,
Please tell me
okay.
they're fast. They're the exact opposite, and they're just big crybabies. Please tell me it's like that.
Are they just gonna be finishing each other's sentences?
Oh my god.
The last fire replicants you fought were very aggressive. They didn't talk much, but they still knew the English language.
Oh no. Oh god, they're complete idiots. Oh joy.
Ooga booga.
So, sort of like a
Kabuga.
peasant that gets conscripted, basically.
Oh my
Shit.
god! I
Okay,
can't believe
weird,
you just said
weird,
that.
but yes.
But we don't see them anywhere, right?
No.
I just start looking around, I guess, to see if I can find them.
Alertness, please.
Anyone else
So
looking
also
around?
start look. Yeah, I want to look around.
Look around.
Yeah.
Everyone, alertness is 15.
Damn.
Cool. I got. I believe I got to look at alertness. Yep, I do have advantage. Thank God. I only have a D2 in that.
Let's go!
All right, I got to roll the D2 on here. Wait, do I have? No, I don't have a point on it. I got to roll on here for the D2.
Oh, what a surprise. Virgil may succeed. Oh, look at that. What a big
Vergil
surprise.
saw fire and chose violence.
I mean, I was
Virgil saw
Neuron
fire.
activation.
Wow, Liz, you just got the DC. Wow.
Oh, great. Everyone but me. Fan-fucking-tastic. Grand.
No, it's good. That just means you're comedically unaware.
Fair.
Yes, Andrew, the first one to look around. I don't. Huh?
Oh my woe. Mushindu. He's right behind me. I wonder where he
God, they
is.
start speaking Jap. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for one of the replicants or the duplicants to just be like weeaboos.
So, the lightning ones.
Yes.
Accurate.
Well, where are they, Steven? Do they see anything? Other than me, of course.
So one of them. So literally everyone except for Andrew sees one of them. As fire quickly erupts from one of the strip malls you guys are next to your left. The fire quickly swirls and gives this humanoid appearance with these almost slanted eyes that are just glowing pure white, and at the very center of its chest is this bluish glow and pulsating heat from it. As this is the first replicant.
Just
Yes.
Ah.
that actually kind of looks dope. I mean, my man's the torch. The
NRG.
There's so much. Oh, wow, there's so much talking.
And only like 2 people.
I know, right? So that's the first one that everyone except for Andrew sees. And that's the only one you guys see at the moment.
Oh joy.
Hip hip hooray. Do they at least point it out to me, or am I just still blissfully unaware? Just looking around. What the?
Don't worry.
Well, would everyone like to point this out to Andrew?
Can I just grab him by the shoulders and just slowly turn him towards the action?
Oh, there he is. Oh.
Before combat starts, he looks, and like the replicant looks up, points, pink, blue, yellow, black, red.
Oh my god, they're complete idiots.
Red.
Vergil does a hand sign no one recognizes and says something in Gaelic to piss it off.
Gaelic. No Gaelic? I don't know
Yeah.
Gaelic.
This is a before combat action because that you see as he scoops up what's left of the area as it becomes this complete lava sphere in his hand, and he reels it back and chunks it. What is everyone? I need everyone to
Evasion.
Hold
or
on.
Just, or to make a roll.
Hold on one moment. This is everyone evasion.
Can I
Do you
do
know what
toughness
it is, or do we
instead?
need to make a roll for this?
No, this is
20 evasion.
this. No. It is what is your evasion? That's
Mine's
what it
20.
18 now.
Can I do toughness instead?
is. You just gonna tank it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can I do toughness instead?
Yeah, sure.
23.
Actually, wait.
You guys
wait.
just stand there.
Hold up. Can I also take toughness? Because my toughness is higher than my evasion.
Sure.
I-
Yeah. So I guarantee you, an 8 is not hitting anyone.
Nope.
I do want to know.
Nope.
I do want to note something though. In universe, do you think Spencer would really just stand there and think, "Yeah, I can tank lava," or do you think he'd be more likely to go, "I'm jumping out of the way of the lava ball"?
I think he would freeze up and just kind of like like the scared thing. He would just curl into a ball, and then when it hit him and did nothing, he'd be like, "Oh."
No, it just
Okay.
flew past us. Was that supposed to hit us?
That's pretty much what happened. It literally just
Oh
Flew
my
past.
god.
flew past you guys, and it just nailed into the side that was already destroyed, and just you see it just melt into the ground.
Well, that's some terrible aim, bud. Try harder.
Careful.
What was that?
Careful,
Please
you don't
roll
wanna
me
make
a
him
d20,
mad.
everybody.
Just
Wait.
fucking laughs and in Gaelic says,
Even
I
Earth
fucking told
elementals
you.
are better than that.
Well, hold on. Does anybody want to follow by Virgil's ability thing of initiative?
Well, I will do that. I will do that.
Anybody else? I'm rolling by myself because I want to do that.
I will roll myself.
Kai.
What?
You know Virgil's a Red Ranger thing to where you can just be a D4 below what his initiative is. Are you gonna do that, or are you gonna roll your own?
I'm just gonna do my own initiative.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with him because my initiative is piss poor.
So is mine. It might be better for.
Well, it's too late. He already said because it's before you roll. He chose.
I need to spend a PowerPoint
Oh,
to
he has.
do that.
I mean, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'll roll my
Okay,
own.
fair.
Do I have anything in that at all? I don't think I do.
Oh, now you get a high roll, you fuck.
Do it?
I
Where's
like how it
initiative?
cut out.
No, I don't.
I
don't
cut
have
myself off.
Anything, I don't have anything in initiative. So this is gonna be a straight D. This is gonna be a straight D20.
Oh,
Disadvantage, right?
Don't worry.
No,
I don't have anything.
not
in
advantage.
initiative.
Well, the one in one time, right?
Ah,
time.
nice.
Someone remind me how Edge works.
Well, one
Advantage.
time.
Advantage.
What?
Do you give yourself advantage?
Yeah, I have always alert.
Oh, yeah, that's
real
right.
quick,
there we
yeah.
go.
What is your
There we go.
Spencer? What is your
Oh,
No,
nice.
No, you don't have anything in initiative.
Oh, it's just a 20. That was
I
a
don't need to
straight
roll
20.
again.
The one time I needed
Okay.
for something else, I needed initiative.
This is the.
I don't need to roll again, I don't think. I think that's advantage.
I have
for me.
higher speed than you, Virgil, so we'll just get that done and over with.
All right.
Kai, what was yours? Oh wait, no, never mind. I see it. Never mind. Stupid.
Oh,
Wow,
there it
everyone
is.
rolled really well. Holy crap.
Yeah, we all.
We roll
We
really
roll
well
pretty
now.
well.
We
Yeah,
are
now.
in sync.
And this is going to be why this will be the first combat in which our enemies are dead before they get a turn.
That's fall.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Oh,
Actually, I like that. What? Oh, what? Okay.
Wait, do we still need to be?
I'm gonna throw something at Steven real quick. Because, okay, would you call this rational? Because Spencer can now see the future. He knows what's gonna happen, so he knows he's not gonna die today.
Fair enough. Real quick,
You think that would make
Avril,
him stay more confident?
on initiative, what is your highest dice?
Who are you asking that to?
Avril.
1d2.
All right. Thank you.
That's all I have for initiative.
Nothing. I just got lucky. My dice are being kind today.
All right, there we go. I have turn order. All right, Liz, you're going first.
Alright, what am I looking at here?
You're looking at one single replicant. He's 40 feet away.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see what we're working with here. I guess I'm gonna move. I can't get quite close enough to do a melee attack. So I guess what I'm gonna do is... So anyway, I started blasting.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna move up 20 feet closer and start blasting with my blade blaster.
All right, hit me with that targeting roll.
All right, let's see what happens. I do this very often, so who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Wow. Okay. I don't
Did you
think
use
that's gonna hit.
wait? Did you use a blade blaster?
No, he.
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Did you give yourself an upshift because I gave that to us? Remember?
Oh, very nice. I still don't think that's gonna help me much with my D20, but thank you.
Well, what's your target or your might or whatever you're using?
That does not hit.
Yeah, exactly. My D20 rolled wasn't great.
So you go to shoot and just three solid blasts come right out of it, but they just go right through his flame.
Remember, you
Doesn't
got
feel
extra
a thing,
attack.
and it looks like it dealt no damage.
You got another attack, remember?
I do have another attack, so let's try again. See what happens.
Upshift on dice. Just remember.
Okay, that's better. I can live with that.
Fair enough. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's see what happens.
That hits.
Yay!
So this time, it's 1 damage, right?
Yes.
All right. So this time, you go to raise your blaster up, and you see right as the flame starting to form again. You're like, "What is that in his chest?" And you shoot right into it, and you see it physically like take a step back. It does take 8 points of damage.
Oh, very nice.
Those
Maybe
swords.
I should use you more often. I'm holding up my blade blaster and talking to it.
Fair enough. So you used movement. You did attack and extra attack. Any free actions you would like to use?
Is summoning my axe a free action or a standard action?
I believe we said while morphed that it's free.
Okay, I'll summon my axe. And have my blade.
Your axe
in
is
the other hand.
two-handed.
Oh man, dual
I mean, she
wielding.
can summon it in one hand.
Can I summon it in one hand? Is it like physically that heavy that it has to be two-handed?
Oh no. You can summon it in one hand, but the blade of the axe just goes into the ground. It is physically that heavy.
All right, then I'll put the blade blaster away and summon the axe.
All right. So do you have another free action to put away the blade blaster?
Isn't that determined by your speed?
Yep.
You
Yes.
take whatever your speed is and subtract 2.
Well, that's 2 free actions, so that works for me.
All right.
Mhm.
So you holster the blade blaster, and now you're fully gripping your axe. So that'll be your turn.
That is my turn.
Andrew.
Spencer got higher than me.
No, I know. I know.
Oh, Christ, okay.
So Andrew, being the unaware person he is, and he
Oh,
had to be
Christ.
shifted, you
Well, it's
suddenly
their turn?
feel quite a bit of heat behind you
Oh my, oh, Mushinda.
as another fire replicant erupts from the ground, more female-like this time.
Oh god, this
Tweedle
is
dee
just,
and
this
Tweedle
is just a
bitch.
weird D campaign.
As it goes for
Elemental's pretty hot.
What's your toughness?
Mine?
Vergil just looks at you. He's like, "Why?"
Mine's,
Yeah.
13. I'm most likely getting hit.
23.
Oh, I wonder. That would even hit my evasion, but yeah. It hits. Ah, Christ, how much damage am I
As-
taking?
How much health do you have?
3.
As the lady comes right up behind, like puts her palm on the back of your on your back, you feel this really hot burning sensation in your back as you are launched 15 feet forward and are knocked prone and suffer 2 points of damage.
Oh Christ! Great. Now I'm at 1 HP. Great. I'm
Well,
only
I know
5
what I'm
feet.
spending my free actions on.
As Spencer, you are the closest one to him, so you quickly look over to your right, and you see her entire left arm become completely crust. It's completely black compared to the rest of her body now.
I just land.
Weak point identified.
Analyzing.
Analyzing, computing.
She will then move 15 feet back, and her left arm is, when she moves, Spencer, because you're still looking at her, her left arm is dead. It literally is just like floating and stiff as she moves 15 feet back.
You need some water on that.
What do you
As
think?
that will end her turn. Spencer, it is now your turn.
Alright, well, so first, the very first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to spend, oh god, I gotta look. I will spend 1 personal power and heal up our boy Andrew.
Okay, I'm back up to 2.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the 1 for now. I'll do the 1. I use my next free action to take out my Blade Blaster. And can I use my... I have 2 more free actions. Can I use 1 free action to check the air, like check around to see if there's any more of them?
That would be an alertness check, and that would be a standard action.
No, never mind. I'm gonna shoot at the one that just hurt my friend.
Fair enough. Give me targeting.
Cool.
Is it a specific location, or are you just firing?
I'm shooting. I am shooting probably for the body, not the arm, because I feel like the arm. You said it looked dead, so my assumption would be that it is no longer useful. So I'm gonna aim at the body.
Okay. Fair enough.
All right, and we get an upshift.
Found the OST today randomly on YouTube.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. And then it's the D8. Oh!
Great.
Crit.
It's gonna hurt
Crit.
a lot, because this is a crit.
Let's
It
go.
is a crit. It's a hefty one.
Woohoo!
That hits.
Christ almighty.
I believe the clinical term for this is chonk.
Big chonk damage. So 2 damage. But still is chonk.
Like, point gun. Bad. Towards water.
What is that? 2 damage?
2 damage, yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, well, it being critted is 2 damage. It normally is 1, just to make sure if you got that confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 damage. 2 damage. 2 damage.
Yeah.
2 damage.
Okay.
As you quickly, how dare you hurt my friend? Blast! As these 2, water imbued elemental imbued shots just nail in the chest, and you see her like physically recoil from it. And with the dead arm, though, hold her.
I aimed at the wrong spot. I'm gonna try something real quick, because I have some mana here. Oh right, we transform, so we morph, so I gotta take away from mana.
Yeah, I said
Still
that out
fine.
loud. Did everyone do that?
Does that still happen if we're in the command center?
Yeah. It's 3 minutes.
Yes.
5 mana. Some
5.
morph.
5, sorry.
Yeah, we're down to, so I'm down to 29. Okay, cool.
Oh no, only 8:30.
Well, darn. What was I gonna say? You said model water is a free action. I'm gonna model some water. Just modeling water over the very same replicant, and I'm just dropping water on them, seeing what happens.
What's your range?
What's my range for what?
Water form.
You never gave me a range for water form.
There's
I
no
did.
range. Hit all the elementals from the other dimension.
No. Okay, the range should be.
You said
He can put the range down in Africa.
Andrew, when I got hit, so I'm 15 feet away from them, so I can't move if necessary.
No, I understand. It's only 15 feet. It's not full 30. My apologies.
But yeah, I'm gonna spend mana, model some water over her head, and then I just want to see if this does anything.
Okay, fair enough. So you model water, drop water right before it hits her, it evaporates.
Oh, I didn't know if I need to roll kind of like mad to see if it actually does anything.
No water form's so simple.
Okay.
Water model. You literally just right over it, it falls and it just evaporates. That was 3 minutes though.
2.
Oh, it's right. Water model is 2.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't so afraid. Alright. Darn it. But these things are stupid. I'll spend 2 more mana and make a copy of the Red Ranger and see if that does anything. Just
you have an exact copy made out of water. Where would you like to put this?
Just 10 feet directly in front of the one
Alright,
I was
so
trying
the
to
copy
do.
of the Red Ranger is directly morphed and all.
Steven.
Will that end your turn?
Yeah, that was my last free action.
Andrew, you just got slapped in the back.
Ah, Christ.
Firm slap in the back.
I jolt up, gets rid of 15 movement because that's how it works in this game, and I just go back to back with Liz. I pull out my pistols and start blasting the other one, the one that hit me. I am gonna volley, so I use 1 personal power.
Ah, yes, volley.
I'm not gonna use the other personal power to give me up shifts, because I don't know how difficult these guys are yet. So I'm just gonna save that in reserve for later, just in case. Plus 1d4.
If you shoot my water form, would that give him advantage?
No.
Oh. Didn't know like be focused. I don't know.
First shot. Nope, not even close.
That's not a hit.
Second shot. There we go.
That hits.
1 damage. It's not in sniper mode.
The same one that hit you, correct?
Yep.
Alright.
At least it's not a fumble. Oh, Christ. Okay.
roll a 2 and 1 for a total of 3.
Whew, thank God it wasn't
Ladies
a
and
fumble.
gentlemen at home.
Lucky me, I did not get the nat 1 on the d20.
Again, because then you really.
Well, that's just 1 damage to it. And then, of course, I do all the stuff to give myself... Since I was only 5 feet away from Liz, I get to do the defense thing for free. And also, I roll the d4 to give myself extra evasion. Oh, whoops, that is. I missed the other L.
Roll. R-O-L.
23 evasion is what I'm at now. Okay.
Alright, thumbs up.
Yep, and turn.
Easy evasion.
Alrighty. Vergil.
Yeah?
Yeah?
It do be your turn.
That.
No. I did excited. You did. So, do I know if using fire-based abilities will be helping these fuckers?
I mean, last time you tried, back in the days, you couldn't tell if it helped, or like helped them or helped you. Like it just, you honestly just could not tell.
So instead of it being just putting more fire on the fire, it was more like two animals both have claws, but both also get hurt by claws.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Fire type fighting a fire type. It can't be.
Net neutral.
Both have immunity. It is fighting forever.
Charizard! It's Charizard!
Alright.
Oh my god, why haven't I called Drag Charizard yet? Oh, idiot.
I probably would.
Boy
My character would
does
before you.
have his Blade Blaster and does have his Dragon Saber. But right now, that last interaction before the fight was just very stressful, and he needs to relieve some stress.
Is it punch
Fair
punch
enough.
time?
Which one of these fuckers is closer?
It'd be the male one.
Wait, really? You said that one was 40 feet away.
Well, actually, the female one.
Yeah, and that's the one that's damaged.
Well, the female is 35 feet away. For where Vergil is.
So they're extensively, basically, both within running distance.
Well, your Blade Blaster is the gun version is it's 40 foot reach for max.
But he wants to punch them.
Without any problem. Oh, if you're gonna punch them, never mind.
So I know my movement is 30, but also my jump distance is times 3. What does that mean?
Whatever you roll is times 3, right? That's basically it.
No. Whenever you go, I thought it was vertical jump.
Yeah, I think it's only vertical. Yeah, I don't know. I'll check. Give me a second.
It's your movement times 3. Would be for vertical jump. Should be for vertical jump.
I'm checking. Give me a minute. All of your
Just said
jump
jump
distances
distance.
maximums are tripled.
Ah.
But yeah, because they're never jumping straight up. They're jumping backwards or forward.
Everywhere.
He's there. He's
Action
there.
boy.
My
Fair
boy is
enough.
gonna jump up into fucking air and drop kick the fucking,
Oh god.
Replicant.
I
Yeah.
kind of hope you don't. I don't want you to fumble, but I do want you to miss because I feel like that would be hilarious.
Just falls into the fire, no screaming at all. He just falls into it. Ah, this is fine.
Yeah, that's nothing new.
anyways.
What we got on that roll, though?
Foot go burr. To be clear, with the jump, I could probably hit either, right?
Sure, Mac.
It's only that one time whenever you go to jump.
Hmm.
Is it only one time?
I'm making it one time because that's just, oh, you can just jump around.
I mean, to be fair,
Well-
if you thought this system was supposed to be fucking fair and balanced.
No, it's not.
Oh no,
it's
we
not.
know it's not.
But the same time Power Rangers, when they jump, it's fair and it's first to get to the place.
So they're doing an epic jump on the bike.
I think it's more supposed to be a reference to any of the times that they jump into combat
Yeah.
and, well, jump, somersault, land, punch.
Yeah.
Yo, that. Also, yes, fucking Zord bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's probably where times 3 comes from, and not like times 2 where like You get like
Yeah.
an additional 50 feet or something.
Yeah. So what we doing? That hits.
And is a D6, so
Oh, okay.
Not a crit. Alrighty. Just more damage because it's martial arts.
no. Because it's brawling. No, just kidding.
Yeah, so it's just one.
Oh, you're rolling campaigns.
I'm fine with that. So now I'm good at my second attack.
Yes.
Oh, Mysterio, him. Rock, like just
Booyaka
WWE.
Booyaka 619.
6-1 time.
Fuck you. You don't get to say anything. You're the one that fucks up more than me.
adjustment.
Cause I'm constantly. Just shut up. Well, what's the roll?
Alright, so I'm also gonna put the damage because that's rolled.
Christ
That
almighty.
hit. Yeah, that dies as well.
Fucking Vergil coming out of nowhere. Just
What did you,
starts comboing
How would you
her.
like to do this?
That's 4 damage.
No, he didn't crit. 5 is not max of a one.
How would I like to
He
do
does,
this?
he does 2 damage
Yeah,
anyways.
how would you like to kill it?
Pretty much just drop kick. It's made out of fire, right?
Yes.
Through it. Turn around as I'm skidding on the ground, grab its head, and slam it onto my knee.
Ooh, brutal. And as you slam it onto the fire quickly just pushes outward from where you were kneeing, like, out, to your forwards. The fire just in streaks just explode as the entire body turns into this black crust, like left from a volcano when it erupts, as it quickly melds into the ground and becomes one.
My model of water. It's so useless. My Red Ranger just shrugs. Just like,
Oh no!
Oh. Alright. I have to roll something.
I'm so happy I got stuck with the red. It's
why
fun.
do you even use a blade blaster, man? Your fists do more damage.
Right?
We just need you have to
Alright.
Fucking.
What dice do you have on your alertness, Vergil?
D2.
A D2. You. I know I did that in dice rolls. Don't worry. So with the you are not able to roll alertness for this.
Oh no.
Oh no. What about somebody else?
What is your health?
5.
Not an ominous question at all.
Not what's your toughness, not what's your evasion. What's your
Rising volcano. Nappa, no!
This is why I put point into condition.
Nappa, no, you're in the wrong series! Rising volcano. Oh, bruh.
Really? Okay.
As quickly a rift opens up to your left, and an axe head nails into your shoulder 10 feet back, dealing 2 points of damage. As the fire elemental walks out of it.
Hey, Batman, boy.
Oh. Like, just straight up the fire elemental?
Yes.
Show him some bravery for once.
Did he hit me from the front or behind?
No, he hit you so you could clearly see the axe, but you couldn't move out of the way, and it nailed you in your shoulder.
Hmm. How much health was that?
2.
Or just like cheap shot.
Not really. You could have dodged that. As, it will now be. As it will now be the replicant turn.
This was supposed to be a peaceful episode.
Fire elemental chose violence.
Yeah, he chose violence, yeah.
Yeah, so the fire elemental will look at Liz and try to throw another fireball at her.
I'm right next to her. Does that also indicate me as well?
Radiant will hit you.
Oh, will hit me? Okay. As well? Okay.
Your evasion.
20.
23, correct?
Yeah, mine's 23. Yep, you're correct.
What is your evasion or toughness? Which one are you doing? Liz?
My toughness is 18.
Oh, that ain't hit anybody. That's a 15.
You just deflect it.
No, she just tanks it. Like, it hits her and she's
I just use her as a shield, yeah. just.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just literally pick me up and put me.
Just picks you up and puts you back down.
Yes, do that.
I'm right behind you, so yeah, I just pick you up, put you in front of me, then put you back down.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I used the free action that I didn't use on my turn. By technicality.
Sure.
He just uses it to taunt the fire elemental by saying, "First you hit a man through portal that's unarmed. Now you're using magic at a distance with them?"
No, he says, the portal completely on me, and I am shameful of it.
And then you
The
miss
replicants,
the bat.
I have no control over.
Just be like, if
Still
you want, I can.
disappointing,
If you want, I just like elemental. I'm like, if you want, I can heal him before you fight him again.
Oh, Christ.
And
The fire elemental looks at you. Heal him.
game, I'll do it when it's my turn.
I'm game, just give me a minute.
Give me a minute, we gotta get through initiative.
Give me a minute, we gotta go through like 5 minutes of us talking.
Give me a minute, we gotta get through the other guy's turn.
I guess that's the fire elemental's turn.
It's Avril's turn, actually.
Oh wait, whoops, nope, I'm stupid. You said that was the replicant, sorry, stupid.
Yeah, the replicant ended. That's
Stupid,
all it did.
stupid,
It
stupid,
didn't
stupid.
even move.
Okay.
Stupid ass, goddamn.
So we've got one replicant and one elemental. Judging by how the elemental's talking, I have a feeling it kind of wants to go mono right now. With Vergil.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, as a reaction, Avril is just gonna sort of look over at Vergil, just kind of a look that says, like, you want help with this? Or do you also want to actually fight him one-on-one? Basically, just spend, I'm looking over at Vergil and basically, are you just gonna take him or?
I can take him.
What?
He said I can.
Okay, that I cannot hear you. You're very quiet on my end for some reason. Well, you're up at max volume too.
He can take him.
Okay. I don't know why he sounds like a whisper on my end. In that case, Avril just sort of nods her head and instead goes right for the remaining replicant. I'm gonna roll my first couple attacks.
I like how you don't even ask how far away are the midgets. I go right.
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how far away you are.
It doesn't matter what you say.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Well, I'm guessing that doesn't hit. It's not a fumble, at least.
Thank
that no hit.
Christ.
That
That's
no
two
hit.
close fumbles today. Jesus.
Hey Andrew, could you do me a favor and fumble on your next roll?
No. It only fumbles when you try and take control of me, and it actually helps us out instead.
18.
That'll
Does
hit.
that hit? Okay.
That'll hit.
Which is technically the last for my Raiju attack. The Raiju dagger attack. So let me look at a bunch of my extra attack information. Yeah, I both have extra attack and then triple strike. Both of which I think would happen.
She just styles
so
on
you
him.
quickly dart over. You quickly dart over to the replicant, and you miss it as it sort of like Matrix dodges you, but then you quickly, as electricity sort of imbues you and like sort of comes off of you a little bit. You quickly turn like a spin as it like it's still dodging, and it like slow eye contact with the blade and slashes down its chest, and you see a visible cut appear and then heal as it hurts. It hurts.
Anyways, I'm gonna roll for my extra attack and then I roll for my extra attack from Nimble Fighter.
Hey, Mom, look, I'm the fighter.
I
get so many attacks, but none of them hit because I rolled so bad.
Hey, that just balances it out.
It all balances out. It balances
Exactly.
out.
Wait, actually, now I'm thinking about it, don't I get like an extra? I actually need three Nimble Fighter, triple strike, real quick. Whenever you make a best action, you can. Oh yeah. I'd actually like to spend the personal power to do triple strike. Is that something you just clear the top of the turn?
No.
It's like
Alright.
it's like I can go and hit 4 times. That's why if I
Hey!
miss one of them,
So close to
Hey,
a crit.
hits.
So close, but not close enough.
That's a 21.
That's a spicy
Yeah.
meatball.
You miss with the first, attack. Oh wait, is the 2-2 like total for you? Was that your extra attack?
We can retroactively make it not an extra attack. I kind of forgot to declare it.
So here you go. That's your first attack.
So it was miss, hit. And it was hit,
Yeah.
miss, hit.
Yeah. Are you you got more?
Technically with triple strike since I missed. So yeah, I got one more with triple strike.
Ooh.
Then considering that one we did earlier, extra attack, then I have one more from extra attack.
That was your extra attack.
Right?
That was your extra attack. The
Well, I
four
still got
rolled
one.
that extra.
I still got one more from triple strike.
Ah!
You gave her too much power, Steven.
says the man that can volley.
If I hit anything.
13. Does that hit?
Sorry, I'm laughing. No, it does not.
Alright. That describes the range pretty. Okay, so I feel like I finally get the range of these things at least.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hit.
a 15 won't hit. 15 will hit, but we don't know if a 14 will.
Yes.
Alright, so I hit it 2 times successfully.
Yes.
It's better than
You know,
my
guys,
shots.
We'll find out the exact stats eventually.
Reacting to the tease.
Is
So
there...
at least another round of mega stimuli attack.
I have a dumb question considering a thing I took, and I'm wondering if I can do damage with. I don't remember how this works because I apparently forgot to write anything about it down. So as a
What's it
Zord
called?
creature, I took Shark Cycle.
I have to make it.
Grid power.
Apparently,
Grid
right? That's
power,
how that
but yeah.
works.
Huh?
That's a grid power, not a Zord feature, but yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways, but hypothetically, if I do have that, can I summon it directly on top of the replicant?
Fuck. No. No. Fuck.
For my turn, and I don't drop the motorcycle on them.
God.
To drop a
Yeah,
motor
I know.
on someone's head.
We should be
Yeah.
done in a bit.
So when so at the end of that,
Early shit.
the fire elemental is staring at he looks at everything. He looks back at Vergil like he's looking at the other rangers.
Oh boy, bro.
He twists his battle axe around and he stabs his leg and he pulls it out and it opens to his left. I apologize for the surprise attack as he walks back into the rift.
What a dick.
But as he's walking, he says, I meant for us to have an actual battle. But I didn't realize I still needed more time. As he goes back in, the rift closes.
What a dick.
Coward.
What a coward.
He showed up. Ruined
I came, I
I'm
saw.
good. I'll do it another day.
What?
Looks at everyone and just says, that's how you socially manipulate your elemental.
And the thing is, he did stab himself. What he did.
Spencer's looking at everything and it's just like, this is the weirdest day of my life.
Yeah,
No,
it is. This is combat.
Oh,
I just look around waiting for something massive to show up. I'm like,
oh, is the replicant dead?
Actually, the replicant is
Yeah, the
still
replicant
alive.
is still alive. I was fixing to say.
That was the elemental leaving.
wait, before anyone does something. While the replicant here, you guys want to try the binary weapon? Just for fun?
Yo! Yeah, we actually haven't,
We're
yeah.
gonna try to get the orb again.
I mean, yeah, might as well, yeah.
Don't play Go-Go Power Rangers right now.
Yeah.
Go.
They're not in. They're
Well, we
not
don't
in,
actually want to be copyright stricken
orbs
in
are not in
Japanese.
replicants. They're in duplicate.
That actually might get me copyright stricken. I've only been claimed. I do not want to be stricken. Outside this, I'd be fine with it, but I want to at least put these online.
What if there's, like, just music from the NES from like the SNES Power Rangers?
Maybe
game?
that might work too. Yeah, just put like 8-bit Power Rangers theme or something. That's original enough.
I do love that we're like, well, Elemental's gone. I guess we can use the Combiner rep against the Replicate. And the Replicate would just be looking around like, wait, what is the plan?
I mean,
wait a minute.
I mean, it would just be a waste because he doesn't have the orb in him, but I mean, it still would be funny though.
He does not have the orb.
Yeah, so yeah, let's just not do it, but that would be pretty funny.
I could stab him like I could try to stab him 5 more times and only hit
Are we
one.
doing it right now?
Sir, we need to test
Yeah, might as well test it out on something that really.
you.
My boy yells out. Bring them together to activate it.
All right.
Yeah, we'll
I have
just
no
skip-
choice now. This is 8-bit. This is an 8-bit.
Yay.
Close enough.
All right. It's 8-bit. It's 8-bit. All right.
Cranking the music over.
Can we just skip through the turns because I'm pretty sure the elemental. I mean. The
No.
replicant
I'm
is-
just straight
okay.
up saying this happens.
Okay, yeah, we
I'm straight
each
up saying
roll.
this happens because it's cool.
Okay, do we need to roll or is he just gonna die?
Yeah, Combiner weapon.
We each
All
roll.
right, here we go.
I was gonna explain it. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Shit.
Do you want me to explain it? I remember, Steven.
No. I got it.
Okay.
So, quickly, Liz, because, Andrew is directly next to Liz, she holds her axe towards him, and you have your heart blasters out,
Yeah.
you slot them right into the blade, and you hear a click. You're like, oh my god, it actually worked! The clicking.
I'll look at Liz. Let's go.
It's being great on her face.
Quickly, Avril gets back, just misses the swipe from the replicant, and she's like backflipping, doing the whole Power Rangers deal.
Yeah.
Gets right next to Vergil. Vergil holds out his sword, and her dagger slid onto the tip of the sword, like on the very end of the blade, and you even hear a click as they connect. Meanwhile, while everyone is getting like, as crying shit as it finally Spencer, do you want stationary or mobile?
That's a group decision.
Well, we already did my dual pistols on the axe, so it would be stationary.
Okay, then we're doing stationary.
Alright, so you push forward and they come out, you push them forward and they immediately, push apart and you slam them in the ground, pointing towards the replicant. You quickly get out of the way as Andrew and Liz slot their weapons into the space where the axe is, and a click happens. He dig them into the ground as Vergil and Avril walk by and plant sword down the middle. All of it is connected. Yes.
If you would allow me, can I use power trick to up the damage by 2?
Sure.
I mean, it's already 5 damage.
I have power strike 2 for my
Yes.
Triple the damage. Oh, let's double the damage.
Oh Christ! Really?
And this kid's historical event where East Valley turned into a pile of ash.
Christ!
Okay,
I don't know what you're talking about.
let's
Like,
be
I
clear
turn
about this.
over and I'm like, do you want
I am ecstatic. The answer is, oh god, they're gonna mess up my wonderful machine. However, I have no decisions over this thing, so this is gonna be great.
Andrew. Well, after
how much
replacing
damage are you
everything,
gonna do?
everyone sees respective magical seals appear all around the outplanted combiner weapon. Each seal goes into the respective weapon of its color, and at the very tip of the actual weapon, a rainbow seal starts to form and starts counterclockwise. And each of the circles has the range symbol and the sword symbol right on top of each other. Each the range symbol spinning clockwise and the spinning counterclockwise. All of this big seal as the seal itself is spinning counterclockwise. Vergil takes the blasts and then respectfully left, right, go to the other rangers. It goes Liz, Andrew, Spencer, Avril. Left, right. And Vergil clicks, pulls both triggers, and everyone feels their mana just leave their body and go to Vergil. Vergil, you feel like almost this essence, like your essence just leave your body into the combiner weapon. As right when a 2-second delay, like the 2 seconds, the skill starts spinning rapidly in a huge beam attack that, as beam is like shooting out of it, Typhon appears in the beam and punches the replicant.
Man, this replicant is just staring us down. Is like, why me?
The master who made me left me be.
He's literally like, what? You had some guys last week. Why are you using this on me?
And it seems to have
It
worked.
didn't hurt any of the surrounding area.
Nice.
Yeah.
For future reference, we actually have to roll. That was just cool factor for that Steven wanted to do. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, if we didn't succeed, I would have used one of my 2 fucking re-roll bad roll things to help.
Agreed. I would have also used my points to get some rolls.
hopefully go better?
Yeah. But
Alright,
that's
so,
great.
After that, everyone, I'm gonna like cut it to everyone's teleported back to command center. You have mana off. I'm just straight up saying we're cut to everyone coming back to the command center. It is 8:30 p.m. in game in the universe.
Oh shit!
Alright, it'll be alright.
Well, he.
And everyone, you know, Spencer's hat. Well, Spencer still has a lot of questions, but his hat kind of functions.
Happy. I'm ecstatic. You understand that thing as we teleported, right?
Jumping for joy, yeah.
Out of curiosity, so that thing 5 damage, and Vergil and Liz both get times 2, so that was 20 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap!
I gave it 2 damage.
Yeah. So 12. Oh, no, sorry, 7.
Oh,
7.
And
well, and then plus what Liz did, so 9.
Yeah. Nice.
Still fucking enough to one-shot drag, so...
that's enough to one-shot almost every one of
All
our
of our
Zords.
Zords, yeah.
Except, no, drag is 14 health.
Yo, that's crazy. It's almost like Titan himself is coming blaster.
Hey, it's almost like a weapon that shoots Dragon Fist.
But both in-universe and out-of-universe, Liz has got to get going soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick. Liz. So everyone, and all that interaction afterward. I want to focus on Liz real quick because for one, I got to end it soon, and there is an interaction with Liz. Liz
Well, I was
is
also-
teleported back to her vehicle, and I'm sorry, Andrew, but like I gotta
Yeah,
wrap
that's fine.
this up.
That's fine. Yeah.
And drive back to her house. Liz makes at 8:49 makes it back into the house right before the curfew.
Let's go.
So yeah, you get there and your mom and dad are waiting for you. And the second your dad sees you walk through the floor, yes,
Suck it, Mom!
your mom doesn't say a word, gives you a glance, and just says as she turns on the TV. Oh no, flips the channel on the TV.
Doesn't say anything. She doesn't talk to me.
Dang. Oh.
And that's where we're in the session
Okay,
tonight. There
yeah.
was no level up.
All right. Okay, you ready for me
Yeah.
to stop recording, Steven?
Yes, go ahead.